Yeah. Hello, guys. Welcome. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you. Thank God it's Friday. Huh? Thank God it's Friday. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Kindly hit the like and share out. Let's have more people come in here. And anytime when I'm calling you, pick up the phone, but you know I miss you. Yes, I miss you. Yeah. Baby. Amazing grandma. Welcome. Tanya. Ooh, it's Friday, baby. It's Friday, Tanya Brown. Welcome. Thank you so much. It's Friday, you know. Thank God it's weekend again. My best day of the week is Friday night. Welcome, Queen. I appreciate you. Hey, Cornelius. Welcome, my darling husband. Good to see you all. Good to see you. How have you been? How is your day going, Queen? Tanya. Hi, Zamir. Hope is good. You two are bouncing and, doing great now, right? I miss you, Chinwa. Chinwa. The ball prize. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. The ball prize, amazing supporter. Amazing couple. This is me saying thank you for your love and support. By the way, guys, how was your Thanksgiving? How did it go? Yeah. Hope you had an amazing Thanksgiving. Did you guys leave any turkey for me? Because I didn't stream yesterday. I just wanted you guys to have a great time, a great Thanksgiving. It was dedicated to you all yesterday. Hey, welcome. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Collins is okay. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Chinwa, thank you, guys. As you come in, please, we don't need this reminder. Kindly hit the like button. Just tap it. Hit the like button and share out your community. Let's have more amazing people come in here on the street. Guess what? It's Freaky Friday. Oh my God, look. I love Freaky Fridays. I love Fridays because we bring it hot and real as it is. No sugar coating, We bring it as it is. Hey, BMC, the Black Money Cup. Thank you so much for coming, BMC. Welcome. Happy Thanksgiving. You ate your turkey alone yesterday. I saw the dishes you made. Man, you guys had a great time. And nobody did, even bother to say, hey, Spicy, come have some turkey here, Come on, that's not sweet. You Americans had all the fun. Nobody remembered me. I hope you left me some turkey anyway. Welcome, thank you. I appreciate you. Tanya, did you leave me some turkey? Black Money, did you leave me some turkey? Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you all. I really appreciate it. And thank God, yeah, today is Black Friday. Guys, what did you buy? Did you guys buy anything special for yourself? What? Thanksgiving, Black Friday, I don't really see it much. I don't really celebrate. Maybe because of where I'm coming from, I just see it as any other day. But I know you guys in America see it as a big deal, and you all had an amazing time there. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate you all. And today, like I said, it's Freaky Friday. BMC, You there? What did you leave for me? Anyway, guys, one moment. Welcome. I appreciate you. Yeah, back to it. No, we don't. It had okay, Tanya, we didn't have turkey. We had to bake chicken turkey. Turkey was expensive for no reason. What happened? Why was it so expensive? You know, I was thinking before now they must have had a lot of turkey birds, frozen waiting, knowing that at this time of the year, a lot of people, almost every American home, cook turkey. So I wonder why. Yeah, I love oxtail. I think I saw oxtail in one of your delicacies you prepared. I saw oxtail in that on that table. I don't know if I'm right, but I saw the chicken, then I saw some other stuff there, and then that soup. My God, it was awesome. Well, guys, welcome. Thank you. And what are we discussing today? Have you ever mistakenly, accidentally, and because of having a great time with your woman or with your man, mistakenly called out the wrong name? If you guys know what I'm talking about, have you? And then, is it really that of a big deal? Like, is it too much of a mistake to kind of end a marriage? Like a woman mistakenly, accidentally, she didn't mean it, just called out the name of her ex or a crush in the course of having a great time with partner. And then is this something that the man or the woman shouldn't be able to forgive or should hold at heart? That is what we'll be discussing actually today. Tayanse Cornelius, Black Friday is just one of the biggest shopping days. Good prices. Yeah, good prices. Okay, Black Friday. Okay, Black Friday is the day that all the Knights Templars were killed in France and all over Europe. OMG. But I heard something else. I heard it is the day slaves, especially the black slaves were sold at a very cheaper price to their buyers, to their masters, to the slave masters. I don't know. Wow, I'm just hearing this for the first time. Well, anyways, welcome, guys. Thank you. Like I said, have you given me a thumbs up? If you have, just do this, do this. Let's see. Yeah, back to the discussion. What prompted this? There's nothing this my ear will not hear. Like I've heard so much and I've seen a lot. And because of this streaming, I've heard so much. And this particular one reached out, and then I feel, whoa, I think it's time to discuss this, to know, to feel your pulse, to know from others, like from the guys especially, if it's so much of a big deal, to break a marriage, to end a relationship, just because your woman mistakenly, it just slipped out of her mouth. Instead of calling Jack, she called John. Instead of saying, oh Jack, she said, oh John. Like, is it that of a big deal in the course of love making, and your partner mistakenly just call the wrong name? Herald of Mary Queen, thank you for coming. Yeah, you have. I know, I know. I've done okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Queen. Okay. You heard that too, Black Money. Yeah, Herald of Mary, thank you so much for that amazing thumbs up. Welcome, Queen. I appreciate you. Wanyoma, thank you so much for your love and support. Man, you guys are so amazing. And it's Freaky Friday. So I don't know if you are coming in now. You just heard my question. The question is out there. Is it too much of a big deal? Is this something you think is strong enough, powerful enough to end a marriage or a relationship when a spouse or a partner accidentally, mistakenly call out the name of another person? It could be a crush or it could be an ex. And then, have you ever made this mistake? Have you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever made such mistake? Now, let me tell you guys what prompted this. A lady reached out. She said that she's having a serious problem with her marriage right now. And according to her, the problem started when she made this mistake. Now, how did it all start? She said her husband works in another state, so he travels all the time, like travels frequently, leaving her behind. And she's always missing her husband, and because there's a void there that is yet to be filled, so she kind of gave in to just a friendship online on Facebook, to be precise. It wasn't anything serious, but like she just found a friend in this particular guy on Facebook. You know, the guy sent friend requests and he's been so sweet and nice and kind to her online. You know, he's been checking up more than the husband checks up on her. So they established a friendship. Okay, that is why I don't really cherish it. I don't know why most of the negative things are always termed Black Fridays. This or black this or that, black that. Oh my God. Thank you, Herald of Mary, for sharing me out. So she said the guy cared so much. The guy cared so much, even more than her husband. Not that the husband doesn't check up on her, but it just happened to be that maybe this guy has so much time on his hands, and then he checks up on her morning, afternoon, and night. Every day he checks out on her. And they bonded, but they've never seen. Everything was just online. They've never seen. She said, but one thing she didn't mention is if they do video calls, but she said they spoke all the time. Like the guy calls frequently and he chats her frequently. So because of that, she kind of started liking the guy, but not in that absurd way. So it was just a casual liking because the guy cared so much about her. Now, even whenever the husband comes back, the guy still creates time, find time to call or to check up on her. And if the husband is close by, she'll just tell the guy that, okay, the husband is close by, he's around, maybe they can talk later. So this thing kept on going until one time the husband came back. The husband came back, and then suddenly, while they were in the other room, having a great time. Thank you so much, Herad. They were having a nice time, enjoying themselves. You know, she has missed her husband so much. This is a man who travels sometimes 1 week, sometimes he spends just a couple of days and then goes back. You know, sometimes for a whole month, she's not seen her husband. So this has been ongoing. And then this time around he came, she was really, really missing her husband. So they were having this crazy moment in the bedroom. And then accidentally, mistakenly, the name of this Facebook friend that she has been talking and chatting with came out of her mouth just when she wanted to say, oh, you know, just to call her husband's name. She mistakenly called the guy's name, and all hell broke loose. The guy became cold instantly. He was cold, and his, of course, cucumber fell flat. The lady herself was, you know, shocked that such a name of a person she has never met came out of her mouth in the middle of an action. And the husband stood up, put on his boxers, cleaned up, put on his boxers, and then asked, so who in Zeus' name is so person? She said she had to start begging that it was a mistake. It was a mistake. She has never seen this person. And she told the husband everything. Told the husband how they started chatting, how the guy calls her every now and then. And that was all to read, nothing more. They have never seen, they've never had anything, but alas, the husband refused to believe her. Everything she explained fell on deaf ear. She said she pleaded deep into the night, begging the husband, crying seriously, begging the husband to understand that this was just a mistake. It's just an accident. She never meant it. She never, in fact, it's not as if they are even dating online, nothing like that. But maybe because of his absence and because she calls the guy, they talk all the time. That was why the name came out of her lips. The husband didn't believe, because all he believes right now is that she has been cheating on him while he's been away. Well, since she has been pleading, the husband refused to. The next thing she noticed was that her husband's cucumber started getting harder. While it was getting harder, she was like, what is happening here? Hey, all for her. Thank you so much, Jane. Welcome. I appreciate you. Welcome. Wow. It's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much. Please give me a thumbs up. Welcome. And she said, the cucumber just started rising. Again, this is someone that his cucumber fall flat when he heard that name. Suddenly, he started getting hard again. And she was wondering, what is going on? But his face, his countenance was that of a monster. And then he was like, so, okay, you want to have it? Do you want to have it the way he gives it to you? She was like, no, nothing like that, nothing. And then the husband pinned her down on the bed and had this way forcefully. Oh, you're my welcome. Thank you so much, Queen. It's Freaky Friday, huh? It's Freaky Friday, huh? Welcome. Thank you, Queen. She said the husband had his way forcefully, and because she's already dried, she's already dried and crying, you know, she had bruises. You know, he didn't hit her. No, he didn't raise his hand, but he pinned her down and forced his way, leaving her with bruises, and she cried all through the night. The husband stood up and left, you know, went to the other room, slept. The following day, he continued. Like, this went on for over 1 week, and each time he's doing it, he's looking at her and saying, so, calling the name she called, like asking, she's not feeling well, what is wrong with her? Oh my God. Lexi? Oh dear, so sorry. Okay, I'm going to give you a call after the stream, okay? I'll give you a call. Marvelina, hello, Marvelina, marvelous Marvelina. Welcome, thank you so much for joining. This is the first time I'm seeing this beautiful, gorgeous name here. It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for joining my stream. Please give me a thumbs up. And if you're not connected, connect with me. And if you're a content creator, I'll come back to see you. Welcome. Wow, Marvelina, I love that name. What a beautiful name. Welcome. Well, back to the discussion. So she said this goes on for days. And as much as she tried to, oh, okay, amen. Whoa, the gorgeous bear. Okay, welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, aka Trending G's, aka Cora, aka baby too much. So she said this guy continued. And then the most painful part is that whenever he's doing it, he's asking her, so is this how this guy does it? Is this how he does it? Is his thing bigger than mine? Is his thing bigger than mine? Does he give it to you like this? You know, keep saying all sort of things to her, you know, abusive things to her, but never laid his fingers on her aside forcing. So some nights she had to run to the other room and lock the door so the husband will not. And she's asking, how is she going to deal with this? That she has tried her best explaining to the husband that she never had any of this with that stranger. It was just an online friendship and it ended there. Nothing more to it. And they've never had anything, any erotic chat, nothing like that, just because the guy cares, checks up on her, calls her every now and then while he's away. That is the only reason why maybe the name came out of her mouth in the midst of, you know, in the middle of love making, and the husband is still not believing her. Now she's asking that she's tired already. And this guy is getting worse by the day. Her husband used to be a very caring guy, very understanding, a very sweet, nice guy. But this one single mistake of hers, a mistake, is ruining her marriage already. Now, that's what I'm asking too. Is this enough to ruin a marriage? Like a honest mistake. A honest mistake. She meant nothing. She never had it. Just accidentally, the name came out of her mouth. Yeah. Okay, Cordelia say he can marry. Okay, how can a married woman entertain a male friend like that? Well, he said, you know how it is online these days. You meet people, they're nice to you, they're sweet to you, and then you guys just start talking just because he's calling. She said it's only call. She said it was just call alone, nothing more. Nothing more. According to what she's, nothing more to read. Just a honest friendship online. Now that gets me like, have you ever made a mistake like this? Like, when you are enjoying it, in the heat of action, suddenly you call. Or have you, any of your ex ever done that to you? Guys, let me know in the comment section, because this is something that is breaking a home already. It is breaking a home already. Okay, Aurelia say, Atos, to be honest, my hubby will never take that lightly. Okay, you see, that is a big mistake, host. Yes, Marvelina, it is a big mistake. It is, but she has explained. Okay, let's even believe her that there was nothing. There was nothing to it. Maybe she has been fantasizing about a guy. I think so. Now, this could be the truth. This could be a truth. Maybe the guy is cute. The guy is handsome. The guy, maybe in the course of the video call, she has seen his physique and started imagining things in her head. Like, only, only God know how this guy is going to be. Yeah, I'm a married woman, so I'm not going to ask, but is his thing that big? Is it small? Is it fat? Is it slim? Is it long? All sort of things. She's been fantasizing. Maybe he's got a broad hands, broad shoulders, strong arms, and then she's imagining, whoa, if this guy hits me, how would it be? That was why. Let's even give her that benefit of doubt that, okay, nothing, nothing, they never met. Let's believe her story that they never met. Let's believe her story that they never met. Which honest mistake? my darling, what do you want me to say? Because these things happen. This is a serious thing, and she wants to end the marriage. Her husband is nice, he's sweet, but this single mistake, one mistake, and there are a lot of women who has been cheating on their husbands and they forgive them. We know how many who have done this. I was sharing the story of this lady that the evidence is even online everywhere, but the husband never sent her away, even when he knew that she cheated on him. It trended, we saw that, but he forgave her. But this one was just name. He just called the name before she realized that this is her husband hitting her, not the guy. So maybe it could be, yeah, the imagination. She has been imagining things and filled her head with all this. It is possible that she didn't do anything with him. Yeah, very possible. It is possible. It is possible. But you see, this is her own side of the story. What if they've been doing video calls? Any married person should should desist from imagining anything with anyone other than her husband. What? No, look, okay. Cornelius, it could also be a man. Men make these mistakes every now and then. It's not just the women that makes this mistake. Men equally do this. So it is not one-sided. But this particular case study now happened to a woman. And this is a woman who deeply loves her husband. This is a woman who cherishes her husband. This is a woman whose husband has been very, very sweet and kind, to her. He's been nice. There was no complaint other than the fact that the guy is always absent, other than the fact the guy is always busy. So this sweet guy came into her life and has been engaging her and filling the void. And in the course of filling the void, he filled her head also, including the men. Yeah, including the men also, not just the women, including the men. So it can happen to anybody. But the question is it really enough to end a marriage? Is this honest mistake really enough to ruin a beautiful home? Cornelius, BMC, are you in the chat here? Men has fantasies too. Men, where they think, if then they're going to think about plenty side chick. Men that have different side chicks and their mind will be going there. Is it because we women just keep quiet? Men equally fantasize. So fantasy for me, it's just in the mind, But when you take it extra mile and allow it come in between your partner, that is where the problem lies. Anything can end marriage. Including small mistake, including one small name calling. Just one small name calling. Then you want to end the marriage. How about years of beautiful memories created together, fun had together, children, everything beautiful, except this void that has been there, that that stranger online decided to fill. This is why I keep saying that women especially should be careful who they allow come into their life on social media. Trust me. Yeah, for some and more. a lot has threesome and even foursome. Hey, see, seriously, women should be careful. You see this thing, strangers online, they have really broken a lot of homes. They have messed up a lot of homes. Men, no matter how busy you are, no matter how busy engaged you are, even if you're far away from your family, create time to always chat up your wife. See, we have wolves out there. We have wolves out there who, yeah, we have wolves out there who are ready. The moment they notice that a woman is lonely and vulnerable, they pounce on her, pretending to be all sweet and nice to her, pretending to be all caring. Maybe those guys have a lot of times in their hand. Maybe they are not even busy. They could be working from home, or they could even be jobless. But they've got time to chat up women, especially married women. They have time in their hands. They have a lot of time. So if you, the husband, or you, the wife, you don't create time to always talk to your partner, no matter how busy, I always say this, create time no matter how busy you are. This will help to fill up any void. Nature abhors vacuum. Nature abhors vacuum. So the moment you are just leaving your wife, your husband, without checking up, without saying those sweet naughty things all the time, you are opening them up to danger. There are a lot of wolves, even the young girls out there online. As a woman, you might say, my husband is busy at work. Let me not disturb him. You don't want to call him. You don't want to disturb him. You don't even want to have any naughty chats with him. You leave him there at work. There are young ladies out there who will just do hello with their very soft, sweet voice. Hello, how are you? Okay, my name is Chioma. I just feel like checking up. I saw your picture, and they start talking. They engage. Your husband, you think is busy at work working. We create time to always chat that Chioma. Your husband, you think, is always busy at work. That is again, go and check. If they open your eyes, some of them may be busy. You think they are very busy at work. They are busy, but their hands are also busy typing and chatting to Mumaka Highway. So always create that time. And this particular woman, this is what led to that. Even though the husband is far away, it's still not enough for him not to chat her up from time to time. At least call her frequently. If he's busy, he has time for lunch. No matter how busy a man is, he will have breakfast, he will have lunch, he will have dinner, he will take his bath, he will have at least a little time to rest, a little time to unwind. No man can be working 247. Thank you, Mavelina. No man can be working 247. You always say your husband is busy, your husband is busy, your husband. Communicate all the time. Nature abhors vacuum. Create time. No excuses. I know there are no excuses, but then it is very important to create time. It is very important to check up. You see, communication, it is one tool that holds the marriage very tight. It is that one screw that tightens it very hard, that if you lose it, it is that one spice in that season, one spice that makes that marriage very sweet. It is one thing. Without it, believe me, a lot of water will go under the bridge. A lot of things will be messed up. As a woman, you do not give room to the devil. They have a lot of young ladies, a lot of desperados. You might say, my husband is strong. My husband is not that kind of a man. My husband is a strong man. He cannot. No girl can tempt him. No man is above temptation. Hello. There is no man above temptation. No man or woman is above temptation. Everybody is vulnerable. It is just we trying to be strong. Sometimes when we look at our marriage, we tell ourselves that, look, this marriage is worth saving. It is worth working. It is worth putting in so much effort. But the moment you start taking it for granted and you stop doing the needful, you start playing with it, then that is when the devil comes in and take hold of it. Now, the woman would be claiming she fell because the husband doesn't call her. No, she's not claiming because the husband didn't call. But see, like we said, nobody is above mistake. She called that name according to her. Now, we're believing what she said. They were just always talking. You know, they say out of sight is out of mind. When you keep talking to one person over and over again, that name, the person's voice, kind of stick to the mind. It sticks, and then you may not really know. So I'm trying to believe her and hold her by her words that there was nothing more other than the fact that the guy filled in that vacuum left by the husband. I appreciate you guys. Please, my link is here. Whoever wants to jump up on this, let us discuss if this is strong enough to break a home. If it is too strong enough to destroy a beautiful marriage, okay, why should she entertain chatting someone who was not her husband? Are you seriously saying no married woman should chat with any other man? Seriously? Because she's married. So no more inbox messages, no more calls, no more hello, just checking up on you. I don't know. But I'm not saying no woman shouldn't. But the thing there is, draw the line. When you draw the line, you know, and see, there are a lot of men, even when they know you're married, they don't care. It is you, what you tell them, what you give room for, that makes them want to push further. If you don't give them that room, that green light, trust me, when they know that you are married and you are keeping to your principles of not extending that friendship, they will respect themselves. You see, these men, let me tell you the truth. Even as a married woman, if you like, carry 9 months pregnancy, carry 9 months. If you give them room, they will take it. If you just keep quiet, they will take it and extend that chat to calls, from call to video calls. Okay, say if you don't trust yourself, then keep off. Keep up, or okay, check up on her for what purpose? Is he the husband? They were just chatting, friends. You see, social media has come to stay. We meet people daily. We meet people every day. You don't know who you might meet out there. Men meet women, women meet men. Okay, can I ask you this question? Are you trying to say you've never chatted any other woman since you got married? Have you not been chatting with anyone since you got married? I mean, it doesn't have to be something serious. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It's just friendship, isn't it? Are you trying to say you don't have any friend, any female friend inbox who you chat with or who checks up on you, who even wish you happy birthday, or the ones you even wish happy birthday? But you see, it starts from there. The problem is giving them that green light to extend their chat. Sometimes when you just chat, you leave it flat. You leave it flat. Let your conversation be limited. You don't give the person room to extend the chat. You don't give the person room to go further. You don't encourage some intimate conversation. Business, yes, but nothing more. Really, Collins? Wow. Nemuza, Wanyoma, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Iburika, welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so Freaking Friday topic, Wanyoma. Honestly, this one choke. Honestly, this one choke. One woman entered Wahala, because of this mistake of calling another person's name in the course of making love with her husband. In the heat of the moment, she mistakenly called out the name of someone, and she said she's not crushing on this person. Neither are they having anything. They don't have anything intimate. They are not dating, not even online dating, but just casual friendship, because the guy checks up on her every now and then. And then because of that, his name stuck in her mind. And while they were making love, she called out the guy's name, and the husband was really furious. Now the thing is, the problem has extended that it's about breaking their marriage. And this guy is so sweet and nice of her husband, but just one singular mistake. And now we're discussing, like, okay, is this strong enough to end the marriage? Is it too much of a big deal? Like, why can't the guy let it go? Just forgive. Because this woman said she has not done it. She didn't do it. She has not even seen the guy. This one, no woman can go scot-free from this one. So wait. So if it's you, now let me ask you. So if it's you, mistakenly, one small name mistakenly just come out of my mouth like this. Maybe it's even a cartoon character. What if it's my favorite movie or a cartoon character that I watched, and then suddenly I was no, but seriously, I want to believe this woman that it's a honest mistake. You understand? And I'm asking, has it ever happened to anyone, to either a man or a woman? How did you handle it? Or how do you think such a thing should be handled? Because for me, I feel that it is still the void created. I'm kidding. It's a great topic, but who will admit to it? Aha! Linda Nenye, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. Okay, nobody will admit to it, but at least maybe another person has mistakenly called, in the course of that. No way. Wait. Cornelius, are you saying no way? So if I make a mistake now, you send me packing to my father's house. See me carry my bag on top my head, oh. See me, I'm going back to my father's house. They will pursue me even if it's a cartoon character. Come on, that is not fair, nah. That is not fair. Look, on a serious on a serious note, on a more serious note, then I want to still believe that it is the vacuum created. And as I will keep saying it, communication is very important in marriage. Once you get married, do not take your spouse for granted. Be you a man or a woman, do not think that it's impossible. Don't use the word impossible, because no matter how faithful one is, we are bound to make mistakes as human beings. You better don't make such mistake. Yes, daddy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We never make that mistake. I will never, even if it's a cartoon character, I will never, in fact, henceforth, I don't even have any crush again. But I will not go and make mistake and come. That's been someone else is on your mind. Do you think so? Okay, like Marvelina said that it could be fantasy. Maybe she's been fantasizing about this particular guy and it got to this. Maybe it's just mere fantasy, which a lot of people fantasize. A lot of people, in the course, see, there are some people whose spouse cannot do anything. Let's be real here. They can't do anything. But when they watch certain things, or they see some guys or some women, they fantasize, and that helps them come on, or that helps put them in their mood. That can actually help put them in the mood to manage what they have. To manage what they have. Because sometimes you just need, some people need to key into what they have seen, what they have heard, what they have watched, in order to get aroused, or in order to get in that mood, especially women, whose husband has been, abandoning or has abandoned for a very long time. And being a woman who is lonely and wanting it, she can just be there imagining all sorts of things. And when you keep imagining things or thinking about something, it sticks in the mind, and that could lead to a mistake. Which I keep saying that so long as you're married, at least the least you can do Everyone has fantasy. Yeah, girl, everyone does. Everyone. We are only trying to be, real here. Fantasizing about someone else. No, not about someone else. But it could just be a mere friendship, casual friendship, and I'm not justifying this, but mistakes do happen. I want to give benefit of doubt to people who make mistakes. Same as someone else on your mind. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. But seriously, Nemuso, Marvelina, is it enough for the man to end the marriage? Look at what he's been doing to her. He's been forcing himself on her since that mistake happened. He still gets hard on, but the hard on is no longer coming from the place of love and affection and desire. It's no longer coming from a place of want and need. It is coming from a place of anger and pain. And he still takes her. He goes in there and takes it by force, and of course we know what this is. RAPE. That is what it is, and this is what the man has been doing because of that. Now, is it enough for him to do this? Okay, what if it happens to him? Will the woman say, okay, I don't do again? You call Chichi name, you call Ngozi name, you call Paulina name, is it enough to want to end that marriage, despite how nice and good and sweet that person has been all these years? Despite how, now there is no infidelity here. Remember, they're not cheat. There is no infidelity here. The woman did not cheat. Now, I don't know the extent of the conversation, but it was just communication. The guy calls all the time. The guy comes, talks to her all the time. There was nothing intimate between them, other than the fact that the guy checks up on her all the time, which led to this. And maybe it's a void, a vacuum left by her husband. No, let him forgive you. You see, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking in the same line too. I'm thinking in the same line. So long as the marriage bed has not been defiled, so long as she has not cheated, who told you he's not cheating? Well, how is he cheating? She said she didn't cheat. She has not met this guy. They were just chatting. And she didn't give room to intimacy. I mean, online intimacy. The man has his own fantasies too. In his mind, only that the name has not come out of his mouth, actually. There are several levels of cheating. Okay. Tell us about this. Tell us more. Tell us about this. Tell us more, because several level of cheating. Hey, so this one is at what level? Now, level 1 or level 2? At what level is this cheating right now? Because for me, I think it hasn't gotten to that. Where I have a problem is if she has been engaging on online sex chats, if she has been engaging in that, if they've been talking dirty, which I know a lot of married people do. Both men and women are on this table. Online chatting, a lot are on this table. And for that, me personally, that one is cheating, online cheating. Even though they've never met, even though it's not physical cheating, it is still cheating, because you first of all start cheating in the mind before you cheat physically. So it starts from the mind. So, but for this woman now, she's saying they didn't have that. There was nothing like that. This is also a form of cheating. Oh, okay. Collins is saying it's also a form of cheating. So it's okay. Now, what are you advocating? That women should stay away from chatting with any man at all? Same thing. If you're going to say women should stay away from chatting, even when it's a harmless chat, men equally should please stay away from chatting, even when it's harmless. Linda Nenye, thank you. If she's calling out someone else's name, that's the person who she wants to be with. But she's saying she doesn't want to be with this guy. She said she doesn't want to be with him. And he's just a friend. both gender should stay away from intimate conversation. And most often times, this thing comes from a place of neglect. When a man or a woman neglects her, his or her spouse for too long without engaging. Look, communication is not just checking on, hey, how are you? Have you eaten? Have you eaten? What are you doing? Are you fine? Okay, bye. There is more. You can go deeper with your spouse. You can go intimate with your spouse online if they are not there. Fill that vacuum. Sometimes people are yearning for more. They just want some naughty thing. And you might be thinking your partner is not wanting that or is not desiring that. Wait until you give it to them. That is when you see how much they pounce and get this. She's lying. Abby, she's of course, she's not coming out to say maybe to give us the food, but what she said is that there was nothing like that she's telling the truth. So I'm trying to just be really not conclude for her, since she said there was nothing like that. Okay, you seem to be supporting this woman and trying to explain it away. No, I am not supporting her. Come on, Collins. I am not supporting. I'm asking. This is both for both genders. This is for both the men and the women. Okay. Anthony Chimoku, thank you so much for coming, Anthony. I really appreciate you. They tell them, well, chatting is chatting. Let both of them stay away from chatting. That is where it starts from. Thank you. Intimate chatting. Being a carer with Case, my gorgeous queen, welcome. Thank you so much. Anthony, look, Anthony Chimoku, you are right. Intimate chatting, both for both gender, the men and the women. This is where it starts from. And this comes from where one is neglected, where one party is neglected, where you don't pay attention to your farmland. You have a very big fertile land, yet you don't look at that land. You don't pay attention. You don't pay attention to that land. You see that land, you pass by. Another person sees it and say, this land is beautiful. This land, I can cultivate this, or I can cultivate that on this land. This is a fertile land. Wow, what a beautiful land. This land, and another person comes in there and always admires the land. You say, yes, thank you, Nibbles. I'm trying to be unbiased here. It is for both gender. I'm also trying to be real here. If she had said they had a little, now she might be lying. I don't know. But if she had said that they went a little extra mile to be intimate online, romantic online, or the guy was toasting her, which we don't know. I wouldn't want to say 100% that the guy didn't toast her, because I know this gender, when they come online, they know this person is married. They will shoot their shots. Especially when the woman is beautiful. Trust me, they will shoot their shot. When the woman is endowed, they will start by praising and admiring her endowment, admiring her beauty, praising her and saying all sorts of things. If the woman gives room and just smile, thank you, oh, thank you, thank you, the man will go a step further. Or when he now decides, okay, let me call. Can I call you? Yeah, she would not tell you now, because maybe, okay, let's believe that they went a little bit further. Is she dating? No, she's married. She's not dating any other person. She's married in Nemuzo, but her husband is always away and spends time out more than he spends in. And because of that loneliness, she started chatting with this guy. And that was how it started, nothing more. She didn't say if they went intimate, but she's fully married and they've been married for quite some time now, until this particular incident happened. Yeah, who do we have here? Trending G Suite, Octavia Cora, my gorgeous queen. Welcome. Hey, queen.
Thank you for having me, beautiful host. I'm here smiling.
You see,
I totally agree with you.
My husband is trying to say that I'm supporting this woman. Look, I'm not supporting. I want to be realistic here.
I don't think you're supporting the woman. You're just stating fact,
Yeah.
Because I feel like, not even I feel, every human has a fantasy. There's something you're fantasizing. There's that thing that is in your brain, be it female or male. But the thing is, some people's fantasy is so,
Why?
we cannot say everything on YouTube, but some people is so deep. Let me just use the word so deep, so weird, so wild. You understand that they don't dare to even say it to their partner. You get. And some couples, they're able to discuss about their fantasy. So it kind of improves the, in the other room.
Yeah.
But for couples that they've not reached that place where they feel free to discuss, because some people feel like, if I tell you this now, you'll now use it against me, because it might be something that the world doesn't see as normal. That could be the person's fantasy, could be what the person fantasized about. So the person might be afraid of sharing that with the person's partner. Knowing fully well that maybe the partner is this kind of straight person that wants everything straight, missionary style, that kind. You now go and tell the person, my fantasy is, for example, make my leg hang for sky. For example, you understand? You're like, what the hell? Where did I find this one? You understand? You're like, where did I find you get? So people kind of hide what they fantasize about. And if you check even through studies, some people will say, maybe they got married to someone because of some kind of reasons. And then they kind of fantasize when they are doing the do. Then the man or the woman will be thinking, I'm finishing this my partner. But that person's head is somewhere else. Not reach. You never reach. You get. So there are so many levels. So there are so many levels. But where I fault this woman and where I will consider it cheating is when you have when you're married as a woman or a man. Okay, this goes both ways. I feel like you should be able to draw the line for the kind of conversation you're having with, these days, even the same sex do it. Okay, man to man, woman to woman, everything goes. Goat, chicken. So you should kind of draw the line.
Your own gender, my own gender. I will just you guys something. Even my own gender, they shoot their shot at you. And if you're not careful, you give room to dirty talks, Now, Nemos also said something, Cora.
Okay.
She said, why not chat with her husband instead of another person? Now, this is another problem. So men don't want to engage in this. They pretend.
Very rigid.
You don't know.
Very rigid.
A woman, they want to chat this, have this kind of chat with her husband, but the man will be falling holy, forming odogu, forming a title,
being all official. Busy. With his wife,
forming all kinds of being busy at work, and the woman is yearning to express herself or even hear something sweet, naughty, and dirty from her husband.
And it goes both ways. Let not be like we're saying it's only the men. It goes both. Some women are very boring.
It goes both ways. And then you are forming, I'm not game for it. Whereas your partner may be yearning for something like this, you might be forming busy. So when one stranger from the pit of hell comes and throw that bullet, use the right, use all those sugar-coated words, all those sweet words, the woman or the man may give in. And that is where I am saying women should be very, very careful. Do not give them, do not extend the chat. If you know you don't want to fall, you have told this one, I not go fall. Do not extend the chat. So Nemuzo, she might be, maybe such a woman may be wanting to chat with her husband, but the man is always busy, forming too serious and all that. And then another stranger is giving her that attention. And maybe she can't tell, the kind of chat maybe she's having with the stranger, she can't have it with her husband. You see, this is where communication comes in, and good relationship. When you form that bond and that friendship with your husband or with your wife, you will not be afraid to express yourself. You will not want to create, even if they are busy. You drop word, you are not expecting reply immediately. You can drop a naughty, dirty, sweet line to your husband or to your wife. You don't have to expect reply. When you do that a couple of times, they may now understand that, oh, you want this, and then pick up the line with you. Do you get a trending gist?
Yeah. And okay. The thing is, you have to draw that line as a man or as a woman. For example, if you're single, 12 midnight, 1 a.m., maybe somebody can send you a message, you're chatting away, smiling in your home and all of that. But if you're a married man or a married woman, why should somebody be sending you chat late in the night? That alone just
Some
shows that you
people are
don't even have,
crazy.
you don't know the
Some
your
people are
boundary. You don't know
crazy.
when to stop.
Yeah.
So that's where I fault the lady. And when you're chatting with people and you feel like they are crossing the line, you as a man or a woman, you will recognize it. You know,
Thank
because
you.
as someone that is married, you know, and you deserve respect from your friends and what single or married or whatnot. So once you see that the person is being too flirty and you know that you're a married woman, since we're talking about
Of
this
course.
woman in this case, she should have drawn the line. That's where I faulted her, because she's not going to tell me that both of them, their chat has not crossed the line. Except
for her to
he's
call the
someone
name,
that she has seen that really looks good. He's her spec completely, and the man she's married to is maybe not her spec, but something led to something, and wanting, and she got married to him either out of pity or because he's wealthy or something, you know, or arrange or forced marriage, something. But so,
or maybe she even married him for money. Maybe she married him for money.
Yeah, if he's a rich
and
person,
then
if he's
going in
wealthy.
there,
So
and the man
yes,
is too busy to even talk with her.
exactly. He's maybe half the time he's not even around because he has work to do and all of that. And now she sees her spec that is chatting her up.
He's not even in the same state with her. He's not even in the same state. He works and, you know, comes home every now and then. Like, he's hardly around. And then I also sense that maybe they hardly, you know, communicate very well. Because if she's feeling lonely, she could have communicated it with her husband. Like Nemuzo said, when you start fantasizing about someone else, then it's time to go for communication therapy with your partner, or time to exit. I totally agree. You know, see, don't get me wrong. I am not siding this woman, but what I'm saying is this: now, when such a thing has happened, is it enough? Because she said they never had anything. They've never even seen. She doesn't know the person, but because they called each other's name all the time, it came out of her mouth. And because of that, the guy has been raping her, you know, her own husband.
Wow.
Yes.
Because and now he sees her as, you know, as a P, you know.
Yes. And he will say, so is that how he gives it to you? Is it still as big as mine? Is it bigger than mine? Is it, you know, he keeps using all those words and hurting her.
Yeah, while
in the course of that. Then when he's done, he leaves. So no more affection for the wife. And she's tired. She's asking, look, is it time to exit the marriage? Is it time to call it quit? Is it time to throw in the towel? Is there any other thing she can do to convince her husband that it was just a honest mistake, nothing intentional?
I feel like a smart man assume that would be able to understand, you know. A man that is smart will understand, because you have to table everything. You have to table everything to look at it from all angles. It is possible that she never did anything with that person. But truthfully, like you said, he's not always around. He's working. He comes home once in a while. This person she's chatting all the time with, which she shouldn't have. She shouldn't have. You get, knowing fully well that you're married to a very busy husband, that should keep you away from anything that has to do with male, you get, because too much attention is definitely going to be a problem in your marriage. So there's a huge possibility that she did not, you know, engage with him in anything, but he might be her spec. He might have all the looks attention. And everything.
She gave him too much
and now
attention.
He's giving her this attention that is not coming from her partner. So it's really possible that she had already reached the state where she feels like, I wish he was the one, you know. So maybe because she has already been nursing this in her head is already filled up with this person that constantly, good morning, how are you doing today? What are your plans? This, but your own husband just wakes up, vamoose, straight to work, and not, you know, nothing throughout the day. No, how are you, baby? No, how are you? Even if I call you by your name or anything, you know, to ask you how, nothing. So she already has this person that is showering her with so much attention. So while he's doing the do, her mind is already like, you know, I wish it was Mr. John.
Hey, this
because even the Bible says, out of the abundance of the heart, the Bible says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. So because of the abundance of what she already has as fantasy concerning this her spec, she just voiced out his name. So it doesn't necessarily mean that she really laid with him, but the husband won't believe because he's not always around, you know.
Yeah, he's not always around with her. It's Clarice. Welcome. Thank you so much. Yes, your husband is not always around, and that gave her ample time to be chatting with this stranger, making it was look, even if the husband is not around, had it been maybe they communicate all the time, maybe she won't have the need to communicate with a total stranger like that, you know, which is what I keep saying here. Please do not entertain so long as you're married. If you're not married, you can chat anybody up. It's you are single, you are available. You can be with anyone, you can chat with anyone January to December, so long as you have not said I do and there's no bride price on your head. But the moment there's a bride price on your head, no matter how they come, no matter how handsome looking, a guy can come and say hello, hi, once in a while. You say hello. Oh, I saw you so place. I saw your post so place. Wow, that was very nice. That was very interesting. Oh, I saw your post, very interesting. How is your family? Fine. And then you draw the line there. You just ended there. But when a guy goes a step further to say, wow, you're a very beautiful woman, you say thank you. He said, wow, where is your husband? He wants to know if your husband is around or not. You say he's at work. Oh, and you? Oh, I'm at work too. Oh, nice. Wow, what a beautiful man. Your husband must be lucky. You see this line? Guys use this very line. Your husband must be very lucky to have married.
Exactly.
You.
Now
what? He's saying that your husband is very lucky. Pack your slippers at that time and hit it on his head and block him. Pack your slippers and hit his head at that time and block him. Because that time he starts saying, your husband must be a very lucky man to have found a beautiful woman like you. Is there any line I've not seen? I don't see toasting. I don't see toasting, tire. Even, see, that was what I told. I said, I am married. Can you please not go a step further? He now said, oh, nothing look like you're married yet. I said, did you not see my husband and I picture on my profile? He said, well, I saw a man there. I saw a man, but I don't know if he's your husband or not. Now, so I chop and I can block, bagan for head. I blocked him instantly. Yeah. No, you know, normally people come inbox and they just send message. It could be someone from the same field in the industry, any message at all. So when they come, maybe it could be a family friend or so. Like there's a family friend that reached out to me, and the way he sounded, this is somebody I knew while I was growing up. But after 20 years, I saw the person came inbox, and then the way he chatted with me, I was uncomfortable. I even told my husband, this is after 20 years. I told my husband, I said, I don't understand. This is somebody I know years back, but the way he came sounding, I don't understand. I blocked him instantly. You know, so I kept blocking. In fact, my Facebook is just there wasting because it's very, very easy. Instagram is very, very easy for people to come inbox, just come inbox, even if they're not friends with you, to come and send you requests. But the moment somebody said after that pleasantry, I leave it at that. The question I do ask is, so what can I do for you? Why are you in my inbox? I treated something some time ago. Why are you in the inbox there? What are you doing in someone's inbox? Are you there to just say hello, hi? Are you there to admire my beauty? Are you here for business? Is there a business proposal? Is there anything? Do we have any? Why are you in a woman's inbox, especially a married woman or a married man? Some young girls go there when they see the guy, he's good looking and maybe he has a little cash and all that. They just come and throw their shot. The same thing men do, even married men do that to married women as well. So when you entertain that and you start having this conversation, this is where the temptation comes in. Yeah, so men are a devil's advocate looking for homes to break. I tell you, even the same gender, I was sharing this some time back, a gender, my own gender was shooting a shot at me. Oh, the thing shocked me. At first, I
not only men, no, even women are shooting their shots, okay?
I'm telling you, a woman shot her shot. And me, I didn't code it well initially. I didn't code because I wouldn't say I'm naive, but I thought she was just being nice. And she was like, hello, I just like you. Can we be friends? We're in the same industry because in Nollywood. So I see that we have common friends. So I was like, wow, how are you two? She's married with 2 kids. And then she started shooting. Then the way she was going, the next thing, I see breasts come out. 10 year kilo day, when we don't reach this side. I was not informed. Instantly, I was like, I was like, what is going on here? I don't understand. Trending gist, you're laughing. You're laughing. I was not informed. When I see Bobby, I said, what's going on here? Now I knock block in. What she now told me was that she thought I liked her too. I said, no, as a sister. I like you too as a sister. I block her. So it's not just men. When you entertain, when you start seeing that light, Christine Noble, welcome. Thank you so much, Queen. Please give me a thumbs up as you come in. Hey, Ella Suitable, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Kindly hit the like button, okay? And we're having a discussion here. For those of you who are just coming, Love and Life show. Hello, beautiful. Welcome, Love and Life. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I appreciate you. Please, as you come in, kindly give me a thumbs up. Wow. Love and Life show. I like this name. Thank you so much. For the benefit of those who are just coming in here, you can see the question out there. Like, have you ever, I know a lot of people will say they've never, okay, has someone ever made a mistake calling another person's name? And is it so much of a big deal? Is it big enough to break a marriage? When you accidentally, or when someone accidentally, mistakenly calls on another person's name in the course of having a fun moment, in the bedroom, having a great time with spouse, and then really, and then mistakenly, the name of another person comes out of their mouth, like, and it's not as if they are cheating with the person one-on-one, like in real life, but mistakenly, maybe fantasy. So is this so much of a big deal? I want to get your thoughts here, your opinion here in the comments here. Yeah, really, yes, sweetheart. Oh yeah, honestly, you say, what's wrong with the women with the world today? I'm telling you, I was shocked because I was seeing her as a sister, and I loved her as a sister. We kept chatting until this came up, and I'm like, they're not inform you. I don't know, say women, they shoot short inbox too. I didn't know women shoot their short inbox like this too. No, not even once in my life. Hello, yes, so it's not accident or mistake. It's an extreme big deal. Whoa. Love and Life show says an extreme big deal. Okay, it's a big deal, like big enough to break a marriage, right? Is it big enough to break a marriage? It's on the person's mind. But some people have mistaken me for another person in public. Okay, yeah, especially in marriage. You see, and this thing, like where it starts from is from hello, hi, paying attention to someone online, paying attention, giving somebody too much time online. When they chat you today, chat you tomorrow, chat you next tomorrow. A guy chatting a married woman constantly, what is he looking for? Your husband should be your best friend. Me, I'm an advocate of that. That my husband should be my best friend. I need to establish that serious bond and friendship with him, so that I won't have to rely on a total stranger to give me that company, to give me that company online. I am not lonely. If I'm lonely, I go shoot my shot on Son of Adam. He knows I shoot my shot straight. Yeah. Honestly, if I'm lonely, I shoot my shot on my husband seriously to make him know, I look for his trouble. If I don't see trouble, I will go and look for, even if he's busy, he gives me that little attention. And then it's okay, I have to get back to work now. I say, okay, me too. Bye-bye. And I shoot my shot. You cannot keep me and I will be lonely. If I start anytime, if that thing wants to come to my head, I have a gender there. The other gender the other gender who is supposed to be my best friend, my husband. I have him there. Are you not son of Adam? You are my one and only Odogu. My best paddy, my paddy for life. My one and only, my ride or die guy. You know now. I shoot my shot. He knows that, and I don't hide it. He can be at work and I'll drop one naughty line for him there. That will confuse him. Yes, if I don't drop that naughty line, it's okay. When I get back home, we'll continue this conversation. I say, yeah, that's what I want. But you see, when you are trying to form what you are not, trying to form good girl, trying to form good guy, you're forming reserved, you know, to your husband. Husband, when you go enter room naked for, you are forming reserve. Wife, when you go enter room naked for, you go open leg like this, you are forming reserve. Who reserve help? Reserve no help.
But sometimes I feel like it has to do with the partner too. If the partner is doing holy, you're talking something, this person is quoting Bible for you when you're supposed to be discussing the other room. You know, so at the point the person too will get tired. They're like, anyway, anything goes, you know. So the person will just dwell on their fantasy, and some people don't communicate at all.
Hey, gamer.
Yes, now. So this whole thing, there's a whole another level, you know. That's why you see some people, they keep their fellow, you know, same this is sex, female to female, and the husband is there thinking, they're just friends. No, that person is servicing the wife steady. And some men too, that's how they keep their own friends that are guys, oh boy, but they are boying in the other, you know. So communication is really key in a relationship, and some people don't understand that. And I feel like another thing is some people don't really open themselves, you know, like open up before you go into try to know that person you want to settle with. If you're kind of someone that is wild, you like it, don't go settle for someone that's acting like a pastor. I'm not saying pastors don't get freaky, but I'm just, you know, the general decision. You know,
see what Kes talk here. Kes say unholy him. Now, if he's holy, remove that holiness. When it's time for you to sing praise and worship, you sing praise and worship with your full chest. You sing praise and worship. Even if the guy is holy, remove that holiness from him at that time. When you finish, like seriously, I don't know how I can. I start forming holiness. Give to my own husband the cucumber they see every day. The cucumber they carry ring bell. The cucumber they carry play. My joystick, I call the phone holy, give the thing. On to waiting now.
This my kind joystick. This spice husband don't tire. Like, which kind of wife I marry?
The man don't tire for me. He don't tire for me. Better see. I'm a handful. As I tell you, okay, tell me now, why the man won't go look another woman? No, let's be real. Why the man, I see this, so my Odogu, tell me what you want and go look for another man. If you talk about the other room, I go enter, I go finish the other room. If you talk about you talk about being wild and I did here. So what you want carry eyes, go another place. Host, you have one guest or anyone can join you. Please join me. Anyone can join me. Come up. Inspire with Ella, please come up. Let me drop my link. Let me drop my link. Oh, come up. Oh, my notice point woman.
Sometimes I don't know why people settle. Like there's a story. I'm just going to try to keep it, you know, not go into too much details. You know, someone she once said, my boyfriend a good guy. You know, he just be good boy. You know. And when the woman tells you a good boy and she likes rugged, so I was not thinking. If you like rugged, why do you call settle for good, you know, good person? Now, because say the person a good person. But then she would say that when she wants to get, you know, high, like wild and all that, she has other things in mind, like other persons that she knows that she has never been intimate with, but that's what she puts in her head in order to get them with him. But on his, like, if you ask him now, he will tell you, they finished that my babe. But babe, they think of another person because the guy now this kind of calm, quiet, collected, you know, very nice person.
Now
but
this
she likes
kind one,
kind of people.
Cora, now this kind ones they go say nothing before marriage. Then go they chop outside. Both of them go they deceive themselves. They'll say, no, let's not do it before marriage. Let's keep ourselves reserved before marriage. Babe will collect big time.
Hibernation mood.
Who want hibernate before marriage? And then you're busy collecting it from one guy ruggedly. They scatter the place in the fire, and then when you come, you keep yourself reserved for that particular person. Then after marriage,
these are the kind of people that would accidentally say someone else's name. Because imagine if she's already fantasizing about this person that she knows the person, but she's not sexually, active with that person. That person is just a friend. But because her boyfriend is not the rugged type that she really likes, which is her spec, like you have to be out there like rugged kind of guy. So that if she will meet a rugged person that knows what's up, that person can easily get her to the other room.
Yeah. Honestly, Inspire with Ella. Yes, Inspire with Ella. Jump on the link. Okay, the link is there if you can see it. Welcome, I appreciate it. Doris Clems, thank you. So she came in laughing. She go don't dey background, they listen since they listen. She go don't dey they listen. Now that she don't come begin laugh. Wait till you hear. I know they easier hear cucumber. Wait till you hear Doris Clems. Welcome. Please give me a thumbs up, okay? I appreciate you. Honestly, see, they will say, no, nothing. You be forming good girl. Who are you forming good? Is it not better you come out with your true self, your true nature, so that the man will know the package is coming home with, and the woman also will know where she's entering. You will come and pretend. After pretending, you even in the bedroom, you still pretend you are doing good girl, only missionary. Then your wife or your husband will begin to fantasize about somebody else. You see this phone, if they open them, see if some women know the kind of things that are inside their husband's phone, I tell you, their heart go burst. BP go on finish there. You go do missionary finish with your husband, jelly inside the house. Then the man go they watch something else. They do soap inside bathroom. Because you don't want to give him that. You don't want to look like a spoiled person.
That is why it's good to talk about some of these things. People should discuss it. Why are you even marrying somebody that you cannot open up to?
They didn't go finish, you go and do so, people and help himself, or the woman too will go carry one small toy, enter bathroom, go finish the work where the man no complete. Inspire with Ella, welcome, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Good evening from the Trendy Gist. Good evening, ma. I really appreciate you all.
Welcome, sis.
Another baddest chick there here.
It's not it. I just they get head dicky. I thought maybe it's just one guest you have. So I was asking maybe for other people that also want to join.
No, the link is there. I will pin it.
See, this year who get head don't get cap sometimes. Who get cap, they get head. It's sometimes don't they complete, because if you don't hear story, shit. After when my mom died, so I was not having anybody to guide me then. So, but what helped me was that I was more closely to people who are married. So hearing their experience, sometimes you wish, are you sure this marriage I should enter? Sometimes you now hear the words of a mother-in-law. You say, this mother-in-law, wahala. Sometimes you hear the words of you just the reason that be a single girl, you just be taking here and there. And sometimes you see some mothers, the way they stress out, the way they go through motherhood, you say, she say I will born now. A lot of things. Because who get head, get cap. So this marriage of 18, this sex life, me, like, seriously, nothing like marry your type. Hey God, marry your type.
I tell you, it is sweet.
It is sweet. That is the best. But a lot of people, they are not lucky. Sometimes I go to see and say, I've been by luck. People are suffering. People are suffering. See what Trendy Gist they talk. Now, the one we tell depression when that person they go through because of that thing. It's not really easy. Hey God, my ear.
Funke, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. See, it's Ella.
There's this
Ella,
lady.
sometimes, it's not local.
But it's better to wait now. You understand? It's better to wait. That's what I would advise this person, because if you like rugged, you never see rugged. leave that cool person. Instead, make that cool person friend. Wait until the rugged person come along. That
Okay,
way,
now,
two of them go just rugged everything. You understand?
exactly.
But I feel like the
Yes,
patience, some people don't have, some men and women don't have that patience to say, let me wait.
yes. So people know they get and complete. That thing where you want. So people know they get and complete. Let me say now by luck. Okay, now maybe that rugged one now. That rugged one that she normally goes for satisfaction. Make him marry her now. That one you'll find her say when he go marry her, you see say
No, that
some men good for.
the rugged one now, like na fantasy now, because that now wait.
Now they talk. Now they
Like
talk
so
now.
that one
They
they
go
dey
somewhere
inside
soon.
her brain.
Exactly. I dey go somewhere. I say that rugged one, make she come marry her now. If he marry, you come find and say some guys they're good for only dating. They're no good for marriage. Ma. Some people did like that. They're good for dating. If you, that is
according to the
if you
Igbo.
see
Yeah,
if you
you have a
see
point.
them, if you anything like fancy life, like some guys like this, they go you go when you marry that person, you go they say, I don't understand. Where you want start from? You don't marry her. That make me throw that one say something that no when you just as say marry your type, you go marry your type will come change. Hey, wahala. Your type go come. My sister, that your
That's
type will go
humans for you
change.
now.
Wahala. So the girl
See,
you talk
Ella,
it, man.
see, some people they marry. You see, man, okay. For instance, man won't marry. You see, babe, we set, babe get front, babe get back. He get it the shake. She can't find. You understand? Now the spec we want. They just want a woman that is presentable, a woman they can show off to the world, a woman that they can brag with. They can tell their friends. You know this kind very nice, beautiful young lady. Where we say if you present her to your family, they go say, "Ow, where you carry this mommy water come from?" You understand? But when you now
Yes.
come to the other room, she still they do. She as in she be this kind chain too. She know they want time rugged. But you as a man inside you want person where you gonna say ta 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 scatter them, finish them. You understand? But that one go come there is you go come see the man go come go look for one agbero. When no reach the standard of the wife, when you marry that nice gentle girl, when no reach am. You want see when you come see the side chick, the rugged side chick, where you go get, you go come ask yourself, say, waiting this man. You know they wonder why some men, if you see their
Yes,
side chick,
that
you're gonna say,
yes,
waiting this
now
man see
be
for this woman.
now so they defend reserve. Most point
Yeah.
there. Some of them they go at last when they want married, they go find reserve. No more than no vessel I be Igbo. But a lot of people, men, I don't see tire. Even that when we say they grow up for they go school for Benin. A lot of people they go date a lot of Benin girls they because they don't say they know what's up. When they want go marry, they can't go in village for Igbo land, go marry. Okay, what you see? And even when they marry, they will still be cheating on that innocent with that same all those Benin girls. You understand? So a lot of men like that, they did like that. There's this case of this lady. This lady, and what happened to her is that most times, or that 2 times now, she almost wanted to take her life. She's been heartbroken by a young guy. So she was okay. Maybe she just decide to, maybe older or advanced person will be better for her. This advanced person, no, they even let her come out for house. This man is so controlling, but he has the money, he cares, but over controlling. Now she's depressed inside household. She dey depressed. What will they talk?
Make
But she
she
marry
look
her
for
type.
business too now.
She marry her type. She marry person wey go care. She marry person wey go break her heart. Person wey be say go as he start from the beginning go marry her, but she dey depressed for inside house. You understand? That is that desperate way this was saying that you wait for the person no matter what. So she is like, oh, since your guy have breaking my heart, let me go for older person. So your cousin say no, she get cap, she get head, she don't go get cap. So a lot of people like that.
So.
People like that.
And it
Just
may
be
be
like
the
this
case of
speaking
this
now.
woman when mistakenly call this person name. Maybe the guy where she married, maybe not very reserved. Okay, now since the man can't transform, now can't become monster. Now, if they can't call, if they can't collect and hard, and they hurt her in that process, you get
the man
so
they very controlling. They don't even let her come out. He say if they see his kid, they go. That is over jealousy. That one can't even. I don't very controlling. He jealous to the extent. You don't want me she even greet anybody. You don't want me she even say God I beg go.
No, that one is
so
too
now
much.
now she go dey talk say she for like to break up, but they'll go they can't follow her. Say you don't marry first one, you don't
Before
marry second
uncle,
one. So because of what people will say,
before
she still
uncle,
did there now.
make she just stay endure, make she just stay dey endure. This one prayer no dey solve am o, but she needs to communicate more with the man. She's an adult. Any woman wey don sabi man dey chop, you don pass 20, na adult you be. She need to sit down. You see, sometimes when we dey talk this thing for this this show, now we don't know who will come across it. Now to open people's eyes, you know, sometimes everything will be everybody nice day like that. You get so that they will understand that communication is very important. Now, one way where they will feel open the man eyes. You need to be bold enough to speak to your husband and tell your husband what you want. You need to be bold. If you did, so long as say you don't on light or you don't off light to let the thing, you need to be bold enough to speak and communicate with him. Let him know what is disturbing you, what is bothering you. Because if you don't talk, and here it will stay. Now here go say people go to date, they go do relationship 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, just they talk. Waiting they do for that relationship if they cannot communicate. I don't understand the essence of that relationship. Because if you are going to date somebody, at the end of the day, you marry, constantly they get all this unnecessary wahala. Why did you date that? I thought that is a period. I know some people they hide things. So that is the period you're supposed to study the person to know if you should go in or out. But you see, human selfish desire, no, they let us make the right judgment. Selfish desire. You know, say this one no be your spec, but now you get money. You know, say no be your spec, but he handsome, yet you do head. You get? Now selfish desire. You know, why don't you go for that one? But because of what people will say,
later
you will not go for it.
Okay. So, okay, Bola, don't miss. Yes, I can hear you. You see, so when I communicated with her, I noticed something, of which she herself said, you know, there's something about healing from a heartbreak. You know, there's steps, there's need for you to heal from a heartbreak before you jump into another relationship. You understand? So what a lot of people do, they don't get healed from their previous relationship. What they do is to
Nemuzo say you can date without testing. No, that's possible, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Not
everybody tests, but that one is also putting people in trouble now.
He said, like, how do you want it given to you? You should have see. Lucy Chama,
so
welcome.
as I was saying, yes.
Okay, you're back.
Yes. So people don't heal from their previous relationship before jumping to the next boss of relationship. As they stop, any other boss when they stop, when they pass, they go say, well, they'll say stop, they go your job enter. So I find that say, according to her, she says she dey enter into another relationship to heal from the previous one.
No, big error.
So she's not mentally strong. Even if she be woman enough, she adult, but she not dey mentally strong. So a lot of people will be saying that they enter into another relationship to heal from the previous one. They fall victim like this well. So that is the issue. So because you need to give yourself some time. Most people they don't want. A lot of girls they like this, like women, people, like they don't want even 1 month single. No, they want every month or every year they want to be with somebody. So they are just like that. They want to be in a relationship, whether it's good, whether it's perfect. They just want to you understand? They just want to be with somebody. So people are like that, and they always fall victim. It's even worse than one. Because when you come into that relationship, you're just looking for a companion, whether it's good or bad, just because you are just coming out from heat, but you don't know whether a fry pan or fire you want to go enter.
Yeah,
this is well.
But
thank you very much, Lucy Chama.
From what Sir Eze Okeke and Inemuzo is saying, That's something that a whole lot of people.
Let me see. Lucy Choma, welcome. I appreciate
Ella,
you.
mute, please.
Okay, Ella, can you mute? Okay, she has dropped. Okay. They are talking about testing before. Okay, let me start from, that's why you date. So, okay, you date to get to know someone before you got married. Like, okay, Collins asked, like, how do you want it given? Is asking if this is the kind of conversation, like, can you have this kind of conversation during courtship or when you are dating? See, if you are an adult and una don't they do, unless una never they do, if una don't they do, you don't they give and chop, ask him. If you notice that he's not high, ask him, is this your best performance? Abi, get another one where still they have.
No, but you want embarrassed person. Is this your best performance?
My sister, wait, hey, Cora, man, they do gently. Una they date, they do Janglova, You go ask, bros, your energy still remain. I've been an up with this.
Yeah,
you can try it as a job. Bros, go faster. So long as you don't collect them, if you never collect them, then talk them.
Yeah, of course. And even if you're not, you're not collecting, as in if you never collect yet, you still have to discuss it.
Thank you.
But on a more lighter note, but if you don't see and finish, waiting else day again now, no reservation. You need to just go all in, asking all everything, knowing all the innuendos. But if you're the type that you no testing, because this is actually a big discussion, something like no testing, no testing as the advice that is always given.
My
no
sister,
testing until you go
when
to church
have that discussion,
or do tradition,
no testing,
and then
they
that
pretend.
Now happen after the wedding.
A lot of them pretend. A lot of them pretend they are testing somewhere else. If you know person not be virgin, just want to tell you, say, no, I don't want us to do it before marriage. Then talk it. If you cannot do it, talk it.
Now celibacy they do now.
Funke said, what if you test before marriage and machine gun fail after marriage? Funke, that one at the cross will come with the marriage. Every marriage carrying your own cross. Believe me. If you don't chop and the thing and gang, you fire one shot, you go straight. Then after marriage, the thing can't do it like this. My sister, now the package will come with your marriage.
Now to go find herbal medicine, give her, make it the drink.
Thank you. You go look for the herbal medicine. Go on the Jamaican market on that bridge.
Check her. Give her one shot for morning. Give her one shot for evening.
I mean, my chest, they pay me correct. Go look for double
fire by force. Which one do you go walk before marriage? You don't go walk when you don't marry. That na devil walk.
Why do you want to be that?
Not really juju.
Go look for the herbal medicine. You shake and give her one shot in the morning. Give her one shot in the night.
If it's too much, add afternoon shots to give her 3 shots in the day.
But seriously, then let the man now go for medical checkup. Let him go for medical checkup. Okay, Ella is back. I think she dropped the call. Let him go for medical checkup. You cannot come and bring me here and stab me. It cannot happen. We'll go hospital and we'll find solution to that problem.
But even if that's the case, that's it. People sometimes should have open mind. If that person is going through that issue, that's your partner. Both of you have to battle it out. But the process, while you're in the process of trying to figure out how to solve the problem, make can I introduce other things into, not be every time and I go hence other things there, other things there, like you use your mouth and you want to eat rice. When you want to eat rice, you go get correct plate to take eat rice. So get some kind of nice things, strawberry, chocolate, make the whole place nice, and you chop them the way they chop your jollof rice. That even if they work, you get. Then if you want to introduce toys and all those kind of things, then get different size, enough battery they for shop. So there are many things that people can do. So I don't think there's actually an excuse. Nobody should give an excuse. You get.
Learn to use your, if bola no work again, tongue they work. If tongue no work, hand they work. What is the use of this
And
finger?
I not be that
I mean,
finger
what
you
are your
get.
hands for?
I they tell wash clothes when you there for Africa at least. Not be hard you they tell wash clothes.
You use and wash jeans. Suddenly the hand cannot work anymore. Your hand will use wash jeans, the jeans clean. You know now you okay, bola no work. Man, you are gifted. You have three. See, God will create us complete like this. You know the reason. You know say bola fail, hand day. If hand weak, tongue day. Use one. Don't be you be use one.
That's so.
Now.
Ella is
but we have seen I have seen some some couples who went to court to divorce simply because the woman complains that the man likes sex very much. I've seen things like that. So
But
that is
Ella,
why
that's
even
the thing we're
doing
saying
dating,
we're saying
you
that
also
why
know
would you know you don't like it? You now went to meet somebody that over likes it. That's not a perfect blend now. You know?
There'll still be a problem.
She shouldn't have been with that person in the first place. If you know that he likes it a lot, let him go meet a woman that also likes it a lot. Because there are a lot of women out there too that want it per second. So he needs to go pair himself with such.
That is why they go
away
out.
from yes.
But now, okay, for instance, if the deal has been done, okay, you don't know. Let's assume you know chop am before marriage. Suddenly, let's even assume, because now they always say, okay, for the benefit of those where no chop am before marriage, and those where no chop am before marriage, like people like us where no chop am before marriage, those of us that were virgin, we reserved ourselves, we kept ourselves holy, the bed undefiled.
Thunder is real.
People like us.
Thunder is real. Thunder is real. I beg.
Let me tell you this. I don't know whose live stream and a similar topic came up, and someone was saying, what about people that are this online? Maybe you met the person through online, and you people don't different countries and things like that. Like, do your proper investigation, scrutinize. You get scrutinize, like, oh God, they tell you lift the thing up on that camera, on the light, lift the thing, do this one, open the leg, make I see. I see everything I want to see. I don't want you to say I fly from that Nigeria, fly come here when I did.
Can somebody beat music? Can somebody beat drum for me?
There is even no excuse, even if it's online or whatever. Tell the person, they go tell you, open a moment, make I see. Check everything, do your complete investigation, like complete dissecting. As medically they will say, dissect the whole thing, find out so you know. Engage the person in conversation and see if you as the woman, if the man is far away, engage him and tell him remove him clothes. Make you see whether when you tell him all those sweet things, if the thing they move, if you know they move, you know say, water don't they pass by. So there are so many things.
I feel like dashing you $1,000. Now, can you send me your account number? I feel like dashing you $1,000 right now. Like, can you send me your account? Because you see this thing where you talk,
Yeah.
Oh, now that's instead of them to know now spicy talk go can't tell them, make them come. Now me suppose contact and say, tell the man maybe on camera, talk to them, make you see whether they right, whether it is not. But they will see is it nothing. Is it nothing?
Now, when Trendy Gist is talking about online, I think I will say I nasty online like that because when I know my husband there, my husband is my in-law. So that was how we know when we were growing up before he traveled out. So then I was still there young. So I'm not sure say by then even know it be woman. I even know it be man. So we never even know say we ever married. But years later, we started chatting. So we started chatting on online, Facebook and all that before we started chatting on WhatsApp. So at least at that time.
Okay. I think she has some people have background. Yeah. See, Mel.
Yeah.
That time when they won't use the act of request for them, they go in and they request for money. They use and look for other things.
Exactly.
The woman is
or maybe the person fine. They give them a fizzy. Pack a fizzy one place. So mostly when you know that you're going to settle with that person, we're talking about lifelong, except you're looking for somewhere to go in and then jump out.
Okay, so can I continue?
Levels are saying that it may not work. What if you see it is standing, it's not working? How long does it stand? It matters. As soon as they talk, as soon as they talk, now you say you don't want chop. You know one test
You
now.
have
The
to
person
talk
dey very
deep.
far.
Would they
How long
talk
did you
hours
stand
of
when you're
talk?
talking?
Walk that thing as soon as they gist. Tell her making use here, they walk am there. Make you they see am. After you don't walk and 1 time, you don't talk about other things, about life, about work. How was work today? Where you later again making walk am. You too, you walk your own there.
If now
Like,
5
there are many
seconds
things.
he come, no say wahala dey.
Because you have to know and ask the person how long did they take you before they come. Okay, you get back. We try to, because of YouTube, we're trying to be a little bit to censor some of the words.
Yeah.
But all these are the things that you need to know. You need to discuss it, because if you're going to say yes to that person,
Exactly.
let not be the last minute. Because then what are you going to do if you said I do in the presence of God, your friends, your family, and everybody? You will now run out the next week as a man or a woman, because the other one that Oyoyo was giving us the story, she said the man said for how many years now he's not getting anything from his wife, and the man is just dying there in silence, which is terrible.
Exactly. So even that time that we are chatting on Facebook, through our chat, through our conversation, even matter when no relate to that one, sometimes I will just tell him, see what happened, because I want to hear his opinion. Let's say, for example, you just bring the matter, yeah, maybe the matter never happen, just you want know wetin go talk, all those kind. You get one story wey just happen. I see wetin dey your talk for television. They say 2 people want divorce, say the man no fit do anything. I go talk like that. Abeg, no, man should, the way you go take respond to that gist. Even the way we take dey communicate and communicate, I just open up, because I know that pretense. I just open right from time. Say, see, all my body, I describe am. I tell her everything. You understand? So
You
for you
describe
to,
am, do you show am which one?
I describe I dey show am. Yes, so as if your bobby na banana, you say my bobby na banana. If na orange, you say na orange on the round. You say, I like orange, or I don't like banana, or I like circumcised, or I don't like circumcised. Just like that. Just the way the person even they communicate, you don't already feel am. Say this person, see am. And una must do chat now. That's why video call is there. So at that time, we never rush for anything. I don't already know. So okay, yes, this person, that person will be is spoil like me. Before I even bring the matter, I don't even finish. I say, hey, this one am I typing. They don't need to find out 2 times. Hey, so like that. So you bring matter, the person just wave on. You bring issue, the person wave on. You talk for that. You go know say this place you are going is not. It doesn't fit you. So that is it.
Honestly,
it's very easy to know, even online dating. So when my husband came 2017 was the first time that we had sex and we got married. It was that was it. So assuming maybe what I would see online, no, they encourage you,
and you don't pretend about it. The problem we're having is the pretense. A lot of pretense. You know one do, you know one talk, you know one see. Now only you want. Then when you now get in, you start complaining, you start crying, you start, you want to end it all immediately. Why? Because you know see, you know do, you know touch, you know do anyone. Say couple need to talk, keep talking before, during, and while being married, until there is nothing to talk about, and you have to feel, you have to be free in each other's company. Thank you. You see, this communication, talk, say it. No need. That is why a lot of young marriages are breaking, because instead of talking, saying the main issues, trashing it, speaking out what you want, how you want it, you are pretending. That is when you go to eat shawarma.
Okay, host, let me share this story with you too, for now that you talked about talking, for people to really understand how deep it is. So there's this lady, she was like, if she's beneath, she doesn't get to climax. I don't want to use the word because of YouTube, but she doesn't arrive at the destination.
YouTube for the PG.
Abi. Before you know that, go find who go translate for them. Yeah, so she say if she dey under, if na her back there the bed, she no go ever arrive at destination, no matter how if you like work from today to next year. But she said she don't know how she go tell and say she like to day on top. Because she said accidentally it happened once, where accidentally she just happened to be on top, and she never ever feels. She said that for her whole life, that not the first time where she did come. That not the first time she don't hear people to talk about this come news, but she did shy to say she never come before for her life. So accidentally that day she land on top. Now so she arrived and she said that was the best for her, but it never happened again after that one time. But this na person she really likes. She, as in, then they almost live together, you know. She'll go market, she'll come cook, she'll go wash. Like their relationship is something that is, and I could the one that say, if on a day so close, and be person according to you where they date and say, be like crazy person, you go shout or something like in person. If you talk to her, I say, but why you know what? She say she dey shy. She know what make you see him as
exactly. Yes,
girl, you know, she go tell her say I like on top. I say, what's be the difference between who they up and who they down? If you spoil, you spoil. So because you dey up, so can't say you spoil.
If you don't on top ceiling, it don't matter. If you not on top ceiling in one climb, does it matter? The most important thing is the thing enter where it's supposed to enter.
Oh, now your own you dey host now your own you dey talk. Now your house you know. See, what did they there say she dey shame and she know what made the man look and say she spoil. This thing dey happen.
Really? Okay, she spoil. Waiting for happen. She spoil. Waiting for happen.
Maybe she won't marry him now. Maybe she dey fear say no go marry him if she go tell him. But she dey die for silent. Now she dey enjoy anything because now her own mouth it take come and say she never ever imagine as big as she did when she dey tell that story. She once for her life now she don't come.
Exactly. And then
according to her, she say she be the thing say she get problems. So because when you know as when she go hang out with her friends, women now we're going to get all this discussion. People go to talk how I have. She will come the one that say, but why my own? According to her, for her head, like why my own they happen like that? Now when he say all my friends so they happen different from my own, then she says somebody now even throw the talk like randomly for their gist. Say on top they good for mostly if you never even enjoy them before. But she said she no talk for there and I'm like she didn't say so they So accidentally when it happened, she said that her friend exactly what in the friend talk not true. So that's not the only time where she feel that stuff. So I was like, but then open your mouth, even jokingly. If you don't want to put it as like serious talk, jokingly just tell and say, guy, can't make a ride. Sometimes you don't even need to tell them, men. Then like the thing. If you sabi do them, you don't even need to tell.
Samoa, welcome, Oni. Thank you so much for coming. Please, guys, give me a thumbs up. Cora, let me tell you, you can use style. You don't even need to say like you're saying, just push them. You see, men when they bedroom, one finger fit push them down. One finger fit turn them around. Anyhow you want to control, you see this finger. So long as they want chop, you can actually control his movement with one finger. Just turn him, he go obey. Now you dey in charge for bedroom. You are in charge. Now you dominate for bedroom. Sometimes they be like men they dominate. Woman when know her onion, now she they dominate for bedroom. Men want women who can dominate, women who are expressive, women who can
disagree with some of our people. The woman they dominate because then they feel say they make them be like woman rapper.
You see, another thing is that another thing is that how you take start from the beginning. You see, when you be person when you say from the beginning, you don't pretend. Say you be very reserved. There's nobody that is not reserved, but you just from that beginning you are pretending that you are very reserved. Stop and how you take stop and you understand? You go the hard now her mind they judge her. Like maybe the man figure they say, I be my wife they advise her, I be my wife they see another person. And this kind of person, if you cheat, bye. She know they come back. This kind of person, as far as any moment when she take go outside, go see satisfaction, it is over. So now just communication be the issue, or somebody to talk to the man say, you don't see this your woman, just talk to her. You understand? And the man go say they satisfy her. Okay, they do anything. The man go say this. All these kind of people that go they scream like say they get orgasm. They don't reach orgasm. No need of orgasm. They scream, they fake her. The man go say they hit the wall.
When Ella finish, you go down to comment section. It's going down there.
The man no reach
I'm telling you, I don't laugh that here. But then we say, what if the lady's on the big side? Won't she fight the man?
Absolutely.
Nothing they
You don't need to
see,
sit
she can
now. It's
control
not every time
herself
you need
up
a hand
there.
now. Yes, that's why you need to be working out. You need exercise. So you feel suspend for air like witch.
No, but apart from that, self, a woman will do on the big side. Now to put, if you put your two legs, your two this thing, so put them for bed. You go feel carry now. You carry your weight. The man do under. Now you go feel control the movement. Now you go control the tempo. Now you dey control
Or
the
even
depth. Now
that
you dey control
the backing size, everything they call that one safe. If you heavy,
reverse
turn
cowgirl.
your give and back. You know, so that way
Reverse
you fit
cowgirl.
listen, position yourself well. You just know your body type, know the person, and then know how to position yourself.
See, there's a lot of plus size women that are very flexible. Like, and they see some very
No, I don't know the
flexible.
flexibility to the talk now. The weight. What if the guy is a skinny guy?
Okay.
They all break.
And most times,
and you know,
skinny
those
guys, they
skinny
like
guys,
fat
they like
women.
the women who do on the big
Exactly.
side. They like women do on the big side well.
And so go tell you say they don't get issue for their marriage. They understand themselves. They know how they adjust their body. They enjoy the thing and all that. So communication, 90% to it, not even 99. It's communication too much. Like, thank you for the thumbs up.
Yes, I won a super chat yesterday.
For that super chat.
They're not going to redeem. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the super
I
chat.
really
Thank you so
appreciate
much.
you. Thank you. No, you want. Why your my son
Mama,
never
you
call
say
you? I want you wash all your plates. What you get for your
Mama,
stink, all your
welcome.
pot, everything where you chop before I'll call you. And
Mama
rest
Ifechi
well.
say, "Wo umaka." Mama Ifechi,
Is Mommy
your
Ifechi
children are
here?
lawyers. Yes, so your
Is
daughters
she
are
here?
lawyers. She say,
Wo,
"Wo
Ifechi is here.
umaka."
What?
She say, "Wo umaka."
Mommy, we are doing Bible study here. Mommy, welcome. We're doing Bible study.
Oh,
I do Bible study.
Maybe she came in with another account. I don't see her here.
No, she's here. Ifechi Health and Wellness.
I just see her comment. Maybe she has been listening since. I just saw her comment.
K Business Podcast. Thank you so much for coming. K, welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mommy, we are doing this Bible study here, nothing more. But Bible study, nothing more. It's Cora that is teaching us Bible study with Ella. Me, I'm just being a student here today.
You don't put her from my head.
But you see,
did you see the comment from Ulemuzo? Did you see the comment from Ulemuzo?
No,
let me said, see. Men are usually experienced one because he pushed it off.
Yes. Men are usually the experienced one. Well, I think I saw it before. I pinned it before. If you see it, read it out.
But not always.
Yeah, I saw, but we just.
Okay, men are usually the experienced ones because they are allowed to sow their oats. If a woman does, she will be called all sorts of names. Now, person won't listen to those names. So, honestly, the most important thing for me is that I enjoy my marriage.
It's not even all of them that knows how to now. You know, even if you're looking at it that way, some of them they might have everything, but they're not sabi who use them. You know, like you go farm with hoe, cutlass, shovel, trailer, everything, but you know you can clear grass for farm when you.
There are some people, there are some people who can use
because
just
some people
cutlass
believe
to clear full bush.
Pie, and be the best, you know. So so at all time, whether they go in for the one way deep or the one way no deep, you can't go do person no deep with pie. You don't enjoy them. You know,
some them
people
learn from women.
Nobody say they even take an easy first, make sure say the body don't, you know, release some kind of things. So easy to move inside, move to the permanent site.
Yeah,
they will just go like that, even with all the dryness, where it be like desert, and we just enter like that. Then what to the woman then just all they shout there. So some men no really sabi.
Shouting pain.
I don't be smoke. I shouting pain.
When you tell them, take your time for foreplay, lick plate, watch it, you go be like say person.
It's not every time.
Yes, at the end of the day, you see these people and bolaki now waiting they scatter marriage. Now wait, a
But
woman
no,
when not satisfied.
Ella, only when if they go for quickie now.
no be
Yeah, even
every
now and
time
then
o
you need
demand.
this thing now. You need lubricant now.
But no be
You know,
every
go
time
just enter like that,
the
even if
time
you dey
for
do
foul play fit
this
still
thing.
dey o. No be every
Eh?
no be every time foul play time fit still dey o. But at least maybe say you be somebody wey be say you dey give foul play. But sometimes it may be the man. Say sometimes when you dey hungry woman, no be the hungry man. But na the man job to put the woman in the mood. So na
But even you as the woman self, maybe some people always say men always want. Sometimes too, their body they tire them. So now your job too as the woman to put them in. It's vice versa. Like goes both ways.
na your job as a woman. And one thing about men, even as they tire, you wan seduce them, the thing go still raise. Only say they fit no get strength. Say maybe make dem follow up. So you go follow up now. Now you want am. Okay, more we go talk. Say man and woman who dey enjoy am pass, no be woman. Woman na is woman.
Now the
You
two
they
of
will
them
give
they
you
enjoy.
woman.
Which one be
They will
that?
give you
I
na
see
woman.
a comment.
Na woman.
I see a comment now that made me laugh.
Ah,
I
okay.
always do foreplay. You can't start preaching without praise and worship. It's an error. It's an error.
Please
It's
drop
an
the
error. Let me
link
drop the
to
link.
Oyoyo is asking.
It never even be the same self. If you ask
Na
me, it
woman
never be the same.
dey enjoy am pass. More
No,
break am down.
no,
Only
Ella,
you
I
as a
mean,
woman. Only
if you
may I
if
break
you not
am down now.
put that foreplay, it not they be the same. You know, if not be jollof
But
rice, you know be jollof rice.
I know. I say, but sex who dey
Yeah.
enjoy am pass? Man or woman?
Now the two people there, now the two
No,
now.
na woman.
I'm not sure say anybody they enjoy and pass anybody.
He sweet you. He sweet me.
Now wow. Except
He
the one
sweet
person knows
you.
sabi
He
do.
sweet me. Ella, you don't get bola. Na pekus you get. You don't get bola. You are only speaking for your gender. You don't get bola. You don't know how you speak them.
Na woman dey enjoy am pass o. Na
Because
you
they
dey go
sweet
pet.
you.
Na you dey
Because
go
they
give
sweet you.
foul play. Na you dey give orgasm. Na
You
dey
know they give them when they do you when they give you know they give them say that you that they give up and now what for you so wait
even when
Ella,
you go
ask you.
excuse face, na you dey go pet. Na one woman.
They know they
Your
call.
God bless
one for
you, man.
yo
They
before
know
this
they
argument
call.
they argue they go.
Thank you so much.
Pastor K.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Ella, so when see they talk, be say when the man they take in time, they do wonders for the woman, but the woman go just like down there, keep her hand down like who leprosy they worry. You know go they give her something. Nah,
Even when you
see
even like that,
now. See you.
even when you even like that, self, you just know what to do. They'll see they pet you. They'll see
Carry that
they
cucumber, shook for mat, may reach throat, waiting. I want to you when you go market, they buy cucumber.
Wait. Oh.
Oyoyo is here. Pastor Mrs. Oyoyo, welcome.
Welcome,
Pastor, welcome.
Welcome,
Pastor Oyoyo, are you coming to give us praise and worship?
Wait. Pastor Mavelina, I can't believe you just said that.
But we have to say it now because it's very important. It's part of the life. We cannot ignore it. As much as we're teaching the gospel, we still have to teach people.
Put it in your mouth and sing.
Anyway,
I'm telling you,
I came here especially to greet Ella because she don't see the topic. Now her specialty. That's why she jumped in. That's all I came to greet her. Only for me to hear carry the thing chook for your mouth from a pastor, Pastor Mavelina.
Wait, Oyoyo, yesterday was Thanksgiving. Yesterday was Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Did you sing or not? Did you sing praise and worship?
Which praise and
Thanksgiving
worship?
or not?
When I've not recovered for standing for 8 hours in the kitchen yesterday.
I saw that thing.
Praise and worship
8 hours.
doesn't take energy. To sing praise and worship, you don't need energy to sing praise and worship.
Ella, please answer this lady.
Spice it, you need energy, After you don't stand for 8 hours,
hours,
you can't go hang leg again for another 1 hour.
Nobody talked about raising leg. Now you raise leg. Now you raise leg. I am only talking about singing. Did you sing? Do you require an energy to sing? Please.
Sing indeed. Let me tell you, host, after the 8 hours, I don't finish. My kitchen needs you now to come and clean because I've run away from my kitchen 3 times. If I reach there, I run back. Reach there, I run back.
You don't wonder why I don't call you since morning.
I know.
I don't call you now. I say I know say you go work to finish you, make I leave you.
I know work it's still there. The God say you go do them after you finish work. So
in appreciation, you need to sing praise and worship. This is what I'm talking about. When a man is that good and nice, you have to show your appreciation. And how do you show your appreciation? You sing praise and worship. Collect the microphone and sing.
The host is not appreciating me. You know, my guest yesterday, the one I told you I was expecting, he came in. The moment he came in, he met me with my cooking attire. So I had to go and change. By the time I finished changing, he was singing praises, telling my husband, brother, you're so lucky. She's such a good wife, a beautiful wife. I said, Now if I begin doing golu, I begin letter because I'm a good wife, I'm a beautiful woman. But you study me well. You don't see me inside and back and outside. You don't finish me, right? That's why you say I know that appreciate. The man said the better wife. Okay, so that
yo. Now that man talk, me and they ask you, yo Ndoki, Ndoki, did you sing praise and worship in appreciation yesterday that was Thanksgiving or not? It's an error if you did not sing praise and worship.
Ella is my an expert in this department. Ella, please. I stood for 8 hours cooking. I cooked more than 7 recipes yesterday. Ella, tell me which way I could begin sing Thanksgiving.
I'm not saying that you turn your waist. Did I say you should shake your waist?
Which mouth?
Did I say you should do anything with your waist? What is the relationship between singing and waist?
Ella, answer her, please. Which mouth are you doing sing?
I didn't even know you tried though 8 hours.
Thank you. Pastor, see what my pastor wrote here. Pastor said, when my wife they sing after I chop her suya, then cucumber complete anointing.
Hallelujah. Preach it.
Right on, Pastor. This is the point where we say, right on, Pastor. Right
now
on,
I understand.
Exactly.
Now I understand when all those Mommy Gio are shouting right on Pastor, they are actually saying something else. So it's not what we all understand. Because the pastor is a good rider.
But you know, people they make this mistake. People just say pastor, they're not the collector, they don't know all the styles in this world. Now what? That's a very important. God will create you. God will create you.
Right on. Man, where Sabi. Yo. Yesterday was Thanksgiving. As your friend and sister, I put it to you, is an error if you did not sing praise and worship yesterday.
Of course, we prayed.
It is an error.
We prayed, we sang, we praised for 8 hours, all of us.
Yeah, the Holy Ghost came down.
You and your husband, specially, did you sing praise and worship specially?
Host, my guest left my house 9:45.
Okay. Guess what has this guest got to do?
I ran to my room to go and stretch my waist. By the time I woke up, it was 11. I had to go put all my food in the freezer. After putting the food in the freezer, if you dare me that time,
But host, truth be told, sometimes when you don't miss them, now they sweet pass. You know, when you don't miss them, now they so when you don't, sometimes you just need to relax, make your body just rest. Then when you call reactivate them,
that time you're very tired. That time you're very tired. Sometimes you think say you don't get energy. Wait until they press the right button. Energy go come from
of course. Energy go come. But when you can't finish, you get extra work to do.
Now yesterday, Nemuzo gave me prescription for Lex because she observed she was coming down with a cough.
Yeah, she mentioned it in the live stream yesterday.
Yeah. So the girl know well, now so we begin do nursing mother, nursing baby for night. So how
is she?
She's on medication now, and I'm doing the prescription Nemozo gave me yesterday: hot water, honey, and lemon. Because I don't want to put her on cough syrup. I don't understand why she's coughing, so I need to understand that. But she's taking
Give us some days.
Motrin for fever. So, my dear, there is no praise and worship yesterday, because by the time I finish, host, you supposed
would there be today?
I beg.
Today is Friday.
Let I go clean my kitchen first. Come on, girl.
Today is Friday. Night vigil supposed to. How many congregations? How many members we get here? Night vigil day today. Do we have good members here? Today na Friday, night vigil all night. Wipe your hand.
Oh, did you see the comment from the pastor in the chat?
Hey, I saw it though. You see, the members they here they complain when pastors still they collect from behind. Members they here they come.
Business in the building.
Yeah. No. Can you please put pastor?
Oh, Pastor K in the building.
Yeah. Pastor K in the building. Pastor K. Okay, now I'm throwing this question to Pastor K. But based on the discussion we are having here, mistakenly calling the name, you are here too. Mistakenly calling someone's name in the other room, is it that of a big deal? Like, is this something that should break a marriage? Mistake, the woman is collect.
No. You know, I read that thing. If you see comment section, you go the craze. The thing is that we think cheating is only when there is a physical touch. That is cheating. No, that is not cheating. Cheating starts from the time you open for communication to an opposite sex or somebody that you start having attraction, or you're attracted to. That is when the cheating sets in. It's not necessarily the person there physically with you and all of fondling. No. The thought of it, because by the time you start getting used to the person, you start getting fond of the person is replacing the real man or the real woman in your life, which is either your husband or your wife. So that is where the cheating happens. It's happening in the mind, it's happening in your thinking, your reasoning is beginning to affect everything. You're beginning to see your husband deficiency in this part, your wife deficiency on this, while this other person I'm chatting with is filling up all the loopholes your man or your woman is not meeting up. That is the problem there. See, as a young person, I told myself, see, you know this thing they call each baby. When I had a boyfriend, I said, don't call me baby. When I got married, don't call me baby. Call me by a name that is just known to me. So when you start messing up, I will know. Because baby, I'm so serious. Baby is so easy. You can call everybody baby. You can call everybody baby, and you get away with it. Like this woman now. Assuming this woman was used to calling her husband baby and call that man baby, there wouldn't be a problem right now, right? But because she's used to calling her husband a particular name, then somebody.
But Oyoyo, that is why it's good to be quiet sometimes in the other room.
No, even if you can't be quiet. That's what I told my husband. I said, there are things you don't call me. You know, this babe, B. Don't call me that because it's so general. Find a name you can call me. So that when you go outside and then come back and start calling me another name, I will know something has happened. We should be smart.
K is here. Pastor K is here. I want to put it to a man here. Pastor K, welcome.
Somebody shout hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Amen. Have you guys paid your 10%? Your 10%, please don't forget.
Pastor, wait till you go preach first now. You go preach first now. We'll not begin drop 10%.
I'm so sorry. What was the question? I kind of came in late.
Okay, the question is there. Okay, first of all, have you ever made a mistake of calling the wrong name in the other room? Number one.
Making a mistake calling my wife the wrong name?
Like calling another woman's name while you're with another person mistakenly or accidentally? And then secondly, is this something like when it's done, is this something you think is big enough to end the marriage?
I've never done that before, and that's a big no-no, because if you call your wife or your wife calls you another person's name, that means something is going on psychologically with that person, where the person that you're talking to, you'll start to build interest in that person, where you don't even see your husband. Your husband is there physically, but you're kind of having an emotional attachment to the person that you're talking to. Even if you haven't had any sexual contact with that person, you just saying the name alone is saying that you're on your way there. That you start to have some type of attraction to that person. Now, when it comes to marriage, do I think it should break a marriage? I don't think it should break a marriage. Mistakes happen. There's counseling. There's other ways that communication that a man and a woman should go through. But I think whatever each party is doing, they should stop it. Because it's kind of dangerous, calling somebody else, your wife, somebody else's name. So I don't think that should break a marriage. That's small. But they still consider cheating in a way, though. I mean, I don't know. But before I even go on, hi to everybody on the panel. Sorry, I didn't say hi.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Hope you had an amazing Thanksgiving yesterday.
Yes, I did. And you?
Did you have praise and worship session yesterday?
Yeah.
Yesterday I wasn't able to. Everybody was tired.
But there will be praise and worship all night today. It's Friday.
Oh yes. Father. Oh yes.
Hallelujah.
Jesus name.
Father.
Hallelujah.
Hey, Holy Father.
Because everyone was busy yesterday enjoying turkey, rice, chicken, whatever they were making yesterday. So today is serious marathon.
Talking puts you to sleep. Talking will put you to sleep. So yesterday everybody was kind of sleep. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Really?
I think he just went to
Turkey where Nigeria people they drink beer for bar, they enjoy finish, go finish work.
Now they make Americans sleep. Okay, the link is here. I think you dropped off accidentally.
They need to contact some herbal medicine from us. They need some herbal medicine.
Odogu bitters.
You're so right.
Odogu bitters. Okay, the link is there. Jump on it. Odogu bitters. When you drink it, if you like chop one food turkey, you sleep nowhere. Who be sleep? Who sleep help?
It helped me.
I knew it. That would be the answer. But Olufunke asked a question.
Okay.
You saw it?
Okay. Okay, she said, what about people who imagine doing it with someone else? Like while the husband is on top and you are imagining it's someone else.
Yes, it happens a lot. It happens a lot. I have read articles like that. I have also listened to it on even radio, television. You understand?
Yeah.
Like some people, because their husband is not sexually active, like they try. So the only way for that woman to give herself that satisfaction for her to come is to resist somebody else. You understand? Then so a lot of men say men like they guilty.
Is that one cheating?
Men
are both cheating.
It goes both ways. There are some women that doesn't move. They will just stay on the listen like a log of wood. That's also a frustration for a man that really likes it and really wants to walk it and really wants to enjoy, and you're just there like you're a corpse. It's terrible.
Just like some people when they are just like some people when they are.
Yes, ma'am.
Welcome back, Pastor Kim. Just like some people when they are masturbating, they have to think about something for them to come. So it also happens when they are also with partners.
Call it soapy, please. Makawaiti.
Okay, so
soapy, when they are doing soapy.
Yeah, right.
Soapy, yes. When they are YouTube, not the RPG, not true. So it happen.
But
like that.
the thing is, if in my own opinion, if the person, okay, let me go over to Pigeon. If the person
Yes.
now the right person, if that guy or that babe now your correct person, now that person you suppose they fantasize when you they soapy. Now that person you suppose they enter your head when you they touch yourself. You
Soapy,
understand?
yes.
No go they go think of the other one way, that one
Mhm.
brother we talking well, we a straight gene, or that girl we get big ikebe. They look down where you don't carry put for house. You get, because that
Yes.
you
Because
made that choice. You know, you made
yes, now
that,
because
except
they
you were
love their
forced.
wife. They love their wife, but they know they're sexually attracted to their wife.
But
Meaning,
who won't go marry who they know they, you know, and that way
A
yes,
lot of
attracted?
because
people, oh,
they
a
marry
lot
for
of
the wrong
people,
reason. A lot of reasons will
a,
make them marry.
a lot of people. Yeah, Kay is back. Kay, welcome back.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Just what they were talking about. They were talking about people married for the wrong reasons. They're not attracted
Yes.
to, and that's definitely absolutely. I agree with that. People marry for the wrong reasons, and they're not attracted. So when it comes to going into the bed, they just want to get it and and get it out the way. So both parties will lose interest. Like she said, the woman will lay there like a pile of a log.
Like
She's
a
not
log
really
of wood.
interested. A log of wood, yeah. She's not really interested, and he doesn't even want to do foreplay with her because he's not even interested in her in the first place. So when you educate people on finding the right person, find the person that you have a lot in common with. Even there are people that get married that they have nothing in common. Then eventually they begin to build interest with one another. That's that other side. But some other ones, from the day they get married until the day they separate, nothing is in common. That's how cheating starts. That's how talking to other. I was watching this movie the other day called I think it was called Cheating or something like that. And the guy was rich. He was a millionaire, but he was not satisfying her sexually. So she went to the gym and seen this big. What do you call that Igbo word? Odogu or whatever you call it, right?
Odogu, cucumber.
Yeah, he saw this big muscle guy, and she started cheating with that guy who has the big muscles. That guy he took his time with her. He did foreplay, he did all this stuff, and eventually the husband found out, then he killed the wife. I'm not supposed to say it on YouTube. So sometimes you have to really have a good interest in the person that you are dating or ready to get married to, and sometimes all it takes is communication. If people don't communicate, forget it. That marriage is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
assuming it's the woman that caught the man, now she they will say forgive. How can you just kill somebody? How yes you divorce? All this killing me, I know they like family.
I know. It's
So somebody is asking a question here. Which one is soapy? Hey, we have a reverend father in our midst too. He doesn't know what soapy means, though. Not be to carry this man go convert, so.
Soapy is when you as a man,
missionary.
when you as a man you decide to. Soapy they very simple. Very simple.
You two, you are asking which one is soapy. Waiting now. No, go.
Somebody please.
Nemuzo is a woman.
Ella,
Someone
don't
help,
mind Odogu in the comment section. Asking which one is soapy. Odogu knows which one is soapy.
You talk about Deacon Colinius.
Okay,
that's my Deacon Colinius. Please.
Yes.
Please respect my Deacon, please.
Deacon,
everybody.
Deacon, I hail you. Deacon, you don't know soapy? Okay, today I will go and show you soapy. You want to know soapy? I will carry it. I'll go and show you soapy today.
So I can take that part to the one in our house. Yeah. So our pastor miss.
Yeah. Yes, so honestly, see, now because of this live stream, I can now speak Indian and Yoruba too. Some words like Bola and K know what Bola is. K knows, go and ask your pastor what Bola is. He knows what Bola.
I know what that is.
You
I
don't
just
know.
don't remember that one. I do know.
You don't know.
I do.
We need to open missionary school for you guys. Juba, welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you. If you don't know what Sopi means, I will play the music for you. And you see when you see them dancing Sopi, you know.
Oh, send me the link,
But
please.
serious,
I want to know. I'm curious.
you want to know Sopi or
Yeah.
Bola, which one?
So the Soapy one.
You want to know what Sopi?
Yeah.
Trending gist. Trending gist, please. You know what Sopi means? It's correct that she don't enter bedroom. I know it's on Friday. Can you just calm down? Let us finish the story before you enter the bedroom. Correct?
Okay. Soapy is when a man wants to, get
I'm
a
back.
quick release. So you help yourself in the bathroom with some soap.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to even ask. I wanted because I'm meeting K for the first time. I wanted to ask, like, when we're speaking pidgin, does he understand? Is he an African?
Of course,
The
now.
K is born Nigerian, so he's a
Yeah, I'm Nigerian. I
boy.
understand. Yeah.
Yeah, because he speaks
Oyoyo.
Ashibri Shibri, so I was thinking he's from Ashibri Shibri side.
Oyoyo.
Yeah.
Oyoyo,
No.
how did you know Sopi?
Haba.
Uh-uh.
I went to primary school in Nigeria, went to secondary school in Nigeria,
Apaya.
went to university in Nigeria. How I know go sabi Soapy?
Who don't know Naira Mali?
I wonder.
You
So
see,
you know
you
Sopi.
see,
I am shocked.
I'm a
that you
pastor,
know Sopi.
right? I'm a pastor. Oyoyo is the bishop. I'm a pastor. Her level is higher than mine.
No. I'm in the congregation, in the midst of the
She's the deaconess. She's the
No,
pastor.
she don't pass
She's
the corner, so
deaconess,
please. She don't pass. She just get further anointing. She's bishop.
No. Okay, talking about pastors and bishop. I don't know if you guys saw Koza pastor today in the news.
What
Again?
happened again? That guy is always in the news for the wrong
No,
reason.
I think
What
the
happened
man
again?
is not well. Some people are so
Oh.
concerned about his picture that he's holidaying with his family, but his picture,
He's looking
Well, he
sick.
doesn't look good.
he looks very sick as somebody who has some serious thing going on. No.
Sin first, no?
Thank you, Cora. You hear me? I said the prayer don't finally reach a head.
See, George is in action. Anyway, hope.
It's not even out. If you remember when I told you this is there I was passing many years ago in Nigeria, I was passing one street only for me to raise my head. I saw a poster. I said, this. I didn't know when it came out of my mouth. This one too don't become pastor. And the person sitting next to me in the taxi was asking me, you know this person? I said, okay. I had to just come. I said, yeah, I know this person when the person was serving. That's how I just put it. I was like, yeah, I know the person. I know them, their family and all of that. But that person who don't boss person nyash when I know. He forcefully bossed the babe nyash. Yeah, so if I go tell in congregation now, I go say a lie. So leave all these people alone. You don't know their story.
Cora, you heard what I tested, that finally prayer don't reach a head.
Now
everybody go prayer don't reach a head. Everybody go collect water. Prayer don't reach a head.
Instead of to confess in sin, say may God forgive him. Apologize to the person where you wrong. You did there, they claim strong. That one where you are
okay. Now because of you, I come back so that I'll go explain this Soapy before I go.
Okay.
Welcome back, Ella. Oyoyo dropped accidentally. She fell off. Oyoyo, the link is there. Jump on it. My laptop is hanging already. Welcome back.
Wow. So Ella knows about this.
Sky.
She's the
she must be. She's the. That one was the bishop. She's the apostle. She's the apostle.
Okay.
She's the mommy Gio here.
Make I explain this Soapy before I go sleep. Because it's past 10 now. I don't know if it's small headache. So my talking for pidgin. So Soapy now when maybe you did like this, that you call the hungry you. Like you call the hungry you to do, to knock, to make to make big bobo. You understand? So you can't look around, maybe your woman not there around. Then as you look around now, the urge can't be there, like you need to do it. Then you can't go to your inner chamber. If it be your house, your office, anywhere, you can't lock door. You know, see that kind of thing, they're not the open door because anybody feel walking. You understand? You know, say sometimes people off light. So people they like to off light, but me, I dey like to on light to if I deal with my husband. Some people dey like to off light because of concentration. So that kind of you feel off light because you want concentrate, you feel lock door, lock everywhere. Then you feel carry cream, you feel carry soap, people they carry soap, some people they carry cream. Anything when you say you feel wrong for your hand, you can't feel massage your two hands. So that your two hand, you can't extend that
This
cream
na
or so
jam, bro.
gently for that your two hand. Then you can't carry that your dungas, you all stand like mountain, like a pillar of
I
rock,
need my
anything as
hand.
they
She don't
stand.
give a new
That's
name,
what you call
Odungas.
them.
What did I hear?
So as you stand like that, you can't romance, you the romance, you the reason how you take the knock your wife, you the reason how your wife today, you know, take the scream, how you want to the enjoy her. So for your mind, that your as the you know as the thing they flip go front and back, you understand? You come be like say now you know blessing that bekus, you understand? Because all those creamy bekus, you know, yummy bekus when be say you know it go as descending and ascending, all those kind better bekus. So you call the visit that kind bekus, you know, and so you call the use your hand, they do and they do. Before you know it, my brother, if you even you know every 20 minutes like this, you don't make pure. So you can't be like tap.
Now,
Like
pastor,
who
they
they
talk
put
to which one be pure.
then you can't make pure. You can't say you come
Hallelujah, man. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Okay. We are closing prayer right now. Closing him. Closing him.
What did they happen?
Closing him. Closing
The
him.
next you come like say they give you cold water, like you come in. So people, if they don't get any woman, so people could they watch the video. You understand? As they watch the video, can't they reason that? You understand? So you know you don't make pure. You don't make boo boo. You know understand? Your body will come in could be like first way to water pour for body. So like
Right,
so
Yon, too.
so they call us to be, but
Right,
no
that
be also be
Yon.
they
That Yon
use
is very
from their
important.
frame. You
I
understand?
write am. No. I write am.
Yeah.
My paper don't full here. Oh. How many pages?
Wow.
Oh, mother, ask me this question for
That was-
jam now.
That was you know how the pastor they say, Pastor, you have 5 minutes to give the church a quick word. And the pastor comes up and give a quick description about what he does. That was very descriptive.
Don't put ideas for K head or K get wife or you don't need soapy. You want it to go experiment to soapy?
No,
You
I have a wife.
explain the thing, eh? Even me can't imagine it for my head.
She ran away. I think our husband
Professor
walked in the bed.
Ella.
Prophetess.
It's really prophet.
No, prophetess. Not even just regular prophetess. Senior prophetess. Senior prophetess.
Oh my goodness.
And she just came back from Jerusalem too.
They talk now. Don't write
She
that.
ran
My
away.
book don't full.
The book don't fool.
She ran away.
She said it now. After she finished, she's going to bed.
Ella, it's Friday. Oh. It's an error to go to bed. It's Friday. It's an error to go to bed. You cannot sleep by this time. It's an error, honestly. But sincerely,
she's in Nigeria. Right? She must be in Nigeria. She said 10 o'clock.
No, she's not. She's not. Ella is in Nigeria now.
I don't think Ella, so. Are you still in Nigeria? You've gone back.
She said it's 10 o'clock. I need to go to bed.
Yeah. Okay, then she's in Nigeria. Nigeria now. She has not gone back. Sincerely, see communication by forget that we're laughing. We've just been joking, but then it's something that a lot of couples take for granted.
Oh,
if
yeah,
you don't
absolutely.
pay attention and have this honest conversation and discussion, you will you're already walking into a failed marriage from the onset. You're already walking into a failed home because a lot of women might think, no, I don't need to have this discussion. Octavia, you said something that tripped me. That even if you're far apart, ask him to walk it. You want to see how long he can stand. It's very important. If you say you be God, if they do godly girl, they do holy girl, they do virgin girl, you go enter man where sabi where they now go every day. When you now come with that your holy wedge, the man want now go. They shall say no scatter abo live and they no scatter the thing. You already sending him out. You're sending him out to Umaka Highway, to highway girls. Yeah. By the time those highway girls handle him, he's gone. You've lost him.
That's true.
That's all it takes. All it takes is for him to step out and some young chick just show him the world. Something that you're not doing, that the woman is not doing at home, and that young chick does. Oh, his mind is going to be there until him and that young girl are no longer involved anymore. So couples have to find ways to try new things in the bedroom. Don't say, "Oh yeah, I'm not doing it because this. I'm not doing it because that." Oh, trust me, if that man steps outside, yeah, there's so much temptation out here.
Bad.
Exactly, like there's so much temptation, and there's so many women. Women outnumber men. Like nowadays, women don't even care what they wear. They wear any type of no disrespect to women. They wear all type of revealing outfits. Some of these girls are 19, 20, 21, 22, young. They want to party. And your husband, he goes out there and sees a young chick at the mall or at the shopping center. And in his mind, he's thinking, man, I'm not even getting at home. And this young chick say hi. All she has to do is say hi to him. And that's it. I've had friends that fell for those temptations because they're not getting what they want at home. And they go out, see this, they go to work. Sometimes it's even the people at work that flirts with them. And that's how that person becomes a work wife. And now they go from working together to going to lunch together to going to a hotel together. So that's how it starts. So you gotta keep, you see, men are like kids. You gotta keep our concentration at home. Like a man will be like on Friday. A man will be like on Friday, right? And especially if he knows how his wife does it, on Friday he'd be like, man, the people be like, let's hang out. I'd be like, no, I gotta go home to my wife. Let's say the wife does something every Friday, and I'm telling you, it doesn't fail. Women, you guys have so much power that you don't even use it towards in your own marriage, right? If you give your man something every other week, like every Friday, trust me, it will control him. That every Friday he will not go anywhere else. He will be coming home straight, because he knows that Friday will, like if it's sunny or rainy, something's gonna happen.
Something must happen. Friday,
something will happen.
Special Friday night. I keep saying like women need to create a special day where they wow the guy, where they just drive him crazy. Every other day, fine, you can just do it every other day, but you have a special day, special day where you thrill him, like you wow him, you blow his mind. You just do something extraordinary, not the normal put off lie down, we do it, but like bring out a special day where you go wide on him. Look, he'll always be looking forward to that special day. Neighbors, I say, why are men like kids? Their nature. They are grown babies. Their nature. Okay, you are a man. Can you explain this better to us? Can you hear us? Okay.
Yeah, was that network problem, I think.
Is that network or his mic is muted? Okay. See, this man, like he said, we wield so there is so much power we don't use. We don't even use half of the power we have. The only place we use it is our mouth. We just use it to talk. But like, if we know how to control this man, trust me, they will do our bidding like this.
But host, you have to do all those things for the one that deserves it. Now, some of them are just cum head. No insult, but you know what I mean. You but for the good one, best, trying your best. Then go look there, they tell you what did they do now. Most of those very traditional people really hold our African tradition and everything to high esteem. I don't know the kind of esteem that they hold. I know some men that know tradition to high esteem. You could tell you, now you won't come climb me. Now you be man now. Some kind of things that the ladies trying, but they don't want, because they just have their mind fixed on missionary style, and anything out of that, they say, you don't become a she. Those kind of things. So most times, some women hearing all those things, they just pull back and fold into their shells and they don't even want to make an effort.
Cora, some don't even make any effort, even when the man is good. See, I'm telling you this.
Exactly.
Some don't even try, even when the man is good, even when the man deserves it. Some don't even try. They don't make any effort. They know what to do, but they feel like, why should I even do it? You see this question of, no, okay, I'm a woman. You should be the one. He is, even if he's not doing it. If you want it, lead. You see, in marriage, it doesn't matter who is driving it.
Do you blame them? Do you blame them? Spicy, you have to also consider what you're being taught, where you're coming from. For example, this people that send you, they're not send you. You know, for example, like here, that summertime, everybody they do competition of who will wear the Brazilian swimming suit pass. You know, every lady swimsuit they sign yash. All the guys go wear you know, the tightest of the swimming pants, and then some of them said they put package the thing with like foam or things for corner to make the thing
extra padded.
As So, and the women, and they eat on any product they see you, they're not send you. I remember because my husband does bodybuilding, so summertime when you see him with 6-pack and in their set now. Oh,
can you share his picture? Let us greet him. Can you share his picture? Let us greet him.
If I show a picture for YouTube, YouTube will just crash. And I tell you, if in profile alone for internet set, now only party wear there. So just forget it. That one, I never see anything. So we come out like this, so with a swim. Me as a cuckoo, the skinny that like this, now see me with giants. Now me just arrive for this beach club with 2 giant people. This woman just dive inside the pool. Straight in between the two of them. Me, I just leave the 2 of them, swing, go walk on and go stay. The woman, they shoot her shot. I scatter laugh, they laugh, you know, because his friend too, the wife was coming, but she was still on her way, and we were there first. So I was the only one with these 2 hefty dudes. The woman jumping, she was shooting her shot, and I was laughing. She didn't care that she didn't know if I was a wife or a girlfriend or what. She didn't care, but she was shooting her shot straight. So you have to understand that because they're their own, that's how they are. Like they want it, they go for it. They're telling you they want to F you, you know. But our own, because of our tradition and our culture, all of that, women hold back a lot.
We are more reserved.
People die in silence because if you say it, they will now start judging you as you be ashy.
Yeah. Okay, Kate, there was a question for you before you left.
Oh, sure.
I was asking, Nebuza was asking, like, why are men like babies? So I want you to explain further the nature of men and why you guys need that. Why you guys, you know, want to be treated that way. And if we wield the power, how easy it is for us, you know, to control that big baby in you guys.
I mean, look at every major leader in the world. They were taken down by a woman. President Clinton taken down by a woman. Who else can I think in the Bible? There were other people in the Bible. Samson taken down by a woman. A woman has that control over a man, and if you boost our ego, we will what's it called? We will throw away our guard. Like a lot, even like me working in the criminal justice system, when I was an investigator, a lot of men were set up by women, right? So you have this guy. So then the other rival gang will send women to set this guy up. The guy will open up. He will feel so free with the woman, and they'll set him up. So guys are so, let's say, I don't know what the word is. We're so open to women, especially beautiful women, that we'll let our guards down. That's why some men they cheat when they see a beautiful woman. Some men, and they will do anything for this beautiful woman, even if they have a wife at home. They know the consequences. They know the risk. Some even men, they will even do it in the same church, right? They will do it in the same church, and they know what the consequences are. But because the woman is able to get to him in a way that his wife or whoever he's dating is not able to.
Yeah.
Women are very
Wow.
powerful. Sometimes you don't send a man, sometimes you don't send a man to do certain jobs. You send women to do certain jobs.
Mm. Mm. Whoa. Well, I guess that's why they say the most powerful men on earth here have been brought down by women. It
Has been
just
brought down
takes
by women.
knowing the right button to press, the right word
They,
to
and the
say,
thing is,
the right step
a,
to
a,
take.
a man, something called pillow talk. Like, it's pillow talk is what you and your husband do. Pillow talk is what couples do. Sometimes some men, right, as dumb as we are, sometimes we could be on the beds, on a side chick's bed, and stuff, that information that's not even supposed to come out will come out, and we'll be telling the side chick every single thing. Why? Is
Hmm.
because there's something the side chick has done to us to make us feel free with a side chick. You know what I'm saying? That's why there was this movement called side chicks are winning. And all summer it was side chicks are winning, because side chicks were able to get men to do what they want that their wives were unable to do.
Hmm. Wow. I
I,
hope we
I
have
agree that
wives
they
here
are winning.
listening.
Example, see the new Queen of England. That was a
Mhm.
side chick. The Queen, the king's
Exactly.
wife, that's a
Exactly.
side chick. So
She was a
there's
side chick.
something those people are doing that I don't know, man.
That's why wives are in competition. And I'm telling you, if you have a good husband that's not cheating, that's doing everything right, stay by him, do everything right by him. That's why I tell some people I know, do everything right by him. He's not going to be perfect. He
Hmm.
might miss this, he might miss that, but what other things? There's other things out there that could be worse. He's not out there having babies with another woman, or he's out there cheating on you with another woman. He's coming home every day. He's taking care of the kids. He's paying all the bills. So what else do you have to complain about? Some women, man, I have a friend. He will come home. They live in a nice big house. She would nag and nag and nag. She wouldn't even give him no sex, nothing. And he's just like, what type of life is this? You know what I'm saying? And there's some relationships like that, but
Hmm.
you know, I don't know.
Oh, you have really spoken well. Believe me, and this is so true, because a lot of women take good men for granted. You see, I have had a couple of friends, and I have spoken to them about their attitude towards their husband, because they just all they say is, I better forget, if you treat him well, he'll begin to act up. So it's better you show him your true color, like show him, like, so that he will sit up. I said, look, one day he might be keeping quiet. The day he goes out and meet a woman who will pamper him and appreciate his
I'm telling
goodness,
you.
he's gone.
and
He
and
is
it goes and
gone.
it goes for men as well. If you
Yes.
have a wife at home and you're not treating her well, and all of a sudden you don't even tell her how beautiful she is every morning. Then she go to work one day and the guy by the printer said, "Hey, how are you?" He said, "Man, you look beautiful. I like that dress." Man, that little
Thank
thing
you.
that guy just told her could really change her whole day. That every day she always go to that printer and wait for that guy. She will make sure she's dressed. Like, you notice that your wife is dressing very seductively to work,
No.
and you'd be like, okay, why is my wife changing? She don't even dress like that for me. So you have to look at when it comes to women, women are more emotional. So you have to pay attention to everything, and that's the mistake I make sometimes. And my wife,
Attention to details.
yeah. So we have to pay attention. Oh,
Mm.
hey, baby, you looking very beautiful. Sometimes you say, you didn't even say I look beautiful. And I forgot. I'm so sorry. Oh, you look beautiful. So you have to tell her that every morning, that when she gets to the office, I will call her and I'll say, oh, you at work? She'll be like, yeah, I just got to work. Okay. I have a nice day. All right. I'm thinking about you. I love you. You say that thing in that morning,
Hey,
there's nobody else at that
this is the
office
man
that
speaking.
will be
Do we
able
have
to
men here listening?
that will be
Because
able to
Pastor K just mounted the pulpit, and even me, I want to be a member and I'm listening. Do we
that
have men? We have men here listening.
We're
Please go
jotting
on,
down
Pastor.
points.
I have
huh?
my book here.
Okay. And I say that I call my wife even when she gets off at 6:30. I call her at 6:30 and I say, "What are you off work?" Oh no, I'm still typing. I say, oh yeah, finish up. I don't like you leaving late. If you show some type of careness, if you show some type of appreciation, or you show some type of concern, that woman is not gonna feel like, she just has a husband at home. She knows that she has someone at home that cares. So you have to, even during the lunchtime, I'll call her and say, hey, what are you doing? And jokingly, I'll say, let me come pick you up. Let's quickly go for corner now. And she'll laugh, just jokingly like that.
You see that word? That is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so those are things. Those are things that you have to do to keep that marriage going. Not like your wife gone for the whole day, you don't talk to her. There's going to be another guy there that's going to see your wife, especially if your wife is a very, very beautiful woman. I don't even care, even if she's not beautiful, even if she's just okay looking. There's going to be some guy out there that find her attractive, that will talk to her. And if she shows the guy any type of signals that she doesn't get attention at home, that guy is going to go into step 2. Like, oh, so how's your marriage? Blah, blah, blah. If she doesn't say anything positive, the guy's going to go into step 3. Oh, how about we go to lunch? Let me buy you lunch. Let me bring you coffee tomorrow. Let me bring you this. And that's how it starts. That's how you lose that woman. And also that's how the woman also lose the man as well. That's how it starts.
This same thing we're talking about here, the case study we are using today, being the woman who accidentally, mistakenly called the name of someone she has never seen. The guy, the only thing is they chat all the time, they talk all the time, and the husband doesn't call her all the time, obviously, but this guy cares. Like, he shows more, he pays more attention, he shows more concern, and so when the husband got back from one of his trips, and they were just making out, and then the next thing, she mistakenly called out. That's because this guy has preoccupied, this guy already preoccupied her mind. He already preoccupied her mind. That is the only thing in her head, and it, mistakenly came out of her mind. You get? So this is where the problem lies. When I say pay attention, communicate all the time, there are different levels of communication. Communication is not just asking, have you eaten? Yes. Okay, bye. You don't reach work? Yes. Okay, bye. How Maggie don't finish show? Okay, bye. Tissue don't finish show? Okay, bye. Baby food don't finish show? That is not communication. Between you and your husband, there should be something more intimate in your communication.
I agree.
Something more personal, something more intimate and personal. Like, okay, you can throw a joke at your wife and be like, make her go corner. You see that word, she's gonna smile all through till she get back home. Even if nothing happens, you make her smile all through. Or when he's at work, as a woman, you can just send a naughty message. Man, what happened last night? Man, that last night was crazy. Man, I don't mind something like that. When are you coming back home? Oh, I can't wait for another. Even if you're not in the mood to do it, but just saying it and is enough to just get the guy thinking about you. Already placed him in you already placed yourself in his heart and in his mind and thought for the rest of that day. So any other woman who wants to come and shake backside or front side, he will just, I beg you. Even if the wife's phone is small.
It won't phase him. It will not phase him.
Yeah.
Because he knows he has something at home. But if he knows that the one at home is not providing or doing anything to get his mind to shift under her control, not like witchcraft though, but not under her control. No. And some other chick out there, it's easy for him to swift away. Why do you think some men will just leave the house and not come back? Then they find out that he's over another lady's house. She didn't use witchcraft. She didn't use any. She didn't go to any babalao. She just pampered him like a king. You see when you go to, like, let me tell you ladies something. When you go to the strip club, right?
Yeah.
When you walk in, immediately the strippers will start saying, "Hello, handsome." Even if you're not even handsome, you might be the ugliest guy in the planet. But as soon as you walk in, they say, "Hello, handsome." You know why? Because that dollar in your pocket or naira or whatever it is, that's what they're looking for. They will pamper you. They'll try to pamper you because they're trying to bring something out of you.
rubbing your head down to
rubbing your
pot
head,
belly,
exactly,
massage. They will
exactly,
even come to your back and start massaging you immediately while you're seated there.
exactly. Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? It's because they're making you, they're boosting your ego, making you feel special, and you as the person is gonna kick out. It doesn't matter if you kick out the money, kick out the sex, kick out the opportunities, kick out the resources. You're gonna kick out something because it's not gonna take long for you to say, yes, I will do it for you. That's why they say side chicks are winning. And think
Our
about
wives
it.
need to wake up. The problem
Exactly.
is, we wives, the moment we come in there, we let our guards down and we feel, okay, no more competition. We are the owners of this guy. Like, we have him to ourselves. You know, unfortunately, there are 1001 chicks you can be dragging him with, even as a wife.
Exactly.
He may be
Exactly.
there physically with you, but his heart is somewhere. His mind is with another person.
And you know, women are
And the
at a
same goes
disadvantage.
for both women too.
Mhm.
Some men
Women, you
think
know,
that, oh, this woman, she's married, she's got 2 or 3 kids. So what man is gonna come toast her?
and
Go to her inbox, it will shock you. It will shock you when you go to her inbox.
Another thing about that is, even I'm glad that you said that, but at the end of the day, some women are still at a disadvantage. That even if they have children and they divorce their husband, no other man wants to come in and take care of another woman's children. So he's not really going to marry her again, or think about he might just only want to sleep with her or just have her around. But for guys, we have a high advantage of, at 40 or 50, we can start again another family. We can start another family if we want to. You know, so women
But
have
some guys who can also take in the woman with the kids. You know, there are some guys who can still do that. I know those too.
They do that, but those children will never respect that man as their father. They will never look at him as their father. Eventually, it's not going to work out because the kids, some kids, especially if they're boys, they're not going to look at him like, yeah, that's my father. You're not going to tell me what to do. This is my mom. This is my house. Especially if he moves in. So you know, so that's why divorce is very it's not a good thing to me. It splits family, and I have girls. You know, I have 2 girls and a young boy, and whatever it takes to work to be with these kids and keep the family together, we got to try. We got to make it work. You know?
Yeah. You just have to do it, whatever. And how do you do it? By making her happy. Like, you know, seriously, what makes husband and wife happy? They are not too much, but sometimes ego and pride get in the way. How to make your husband happy is very little. But when you put pride, like, why should I even be doing this? Do I need to do this for him? Pride. Or for the man, it takes nothing to compliment your wife. It takes nothing to compliment her beauty. It takes nothing to observe, to notice something different about her. It costs nothing. But you know, you see, this ego, I have been telling her this. Do I need to tell her? If you need to tell her you love her every minute of the day, please do so. What does it cost? After you're speaking, you're talking. If it means for you to compliment her every morning, afternoon, and night, please go ahead and do that if that will save your marriage and make your wife happy. Because once your partner is happy, your marriage is saved. If your partner is not happy, that is where the problem comes.
Oh, yeah.
So that thing that makes them happy is what you should look out for, is what you should try and do. But you see, the problem we keep having is this pride and ego coming to block us and stop us from doing the needful. And then at the end of the day, who is going to lose? Both the man is going to lose in the case of divorce, because by the time the man takes how many % of his income, he has to start afresh and he'll be paying child support. The same thing with the woman. You have to start going around with 3 or 2 children or 1, you know, and then you start thinking about another guy. A lot of guys who just want to come and hit. They just hit and go.
Sometimes it could be anger and not necessarily pride. Sometimes it's anger.
Is it really anger? Anger for what? Over what?
It could be anything at home. It could be anything at home. We're talking about couples, you know, people that are 24 hours together and for so long. So maybe the person is getting on the other person's nerves and the person don't even feel like complimenting the person anymore. You know, this is like, beg. This is why they make person vex all the time.
And that's why I always suggest this, and especially in the African Nigerian community, that we don't value certain things. I always suggest this in my church when we do men's thing, that men every summer, even if it's once every summer, go on a family vacation, right? With your kids, go out of your normal environment. You know how we come home, we go to work, we come home, we watch CNN, eat eba, F4, boom, bed, same thing every day. Change it up. Go out on vacation. When you take on vacation, you'll be a new woman. Then your anniversary, don't spend the night in the house. Don't spend the night. Your wedding anniversary, don't spend the night in the house. Even if it's one night, you take her to one of the fancy hotels downtown. Take her there. Take her there. Take her out of a normal environment where every day she has to see the children, the kitchen, the laundry, all this stuff. Take her out of there. Then you see a different person. Because sometimes some women get stressed because they're the ones doing everything around the house, and you pretty much just sitting there watching CNN, not even thinking about, I need to help. And that happens. Some wives don't even get to go on vacation. The only vacation to go to is Nigeria. Nigeria is not vacation. You're going back home just to visit family. I don't call it vacation. There's other places you can go.
The only vacation they go to is to go to the village during Christmas, Easter, or New Year.
That's it. That's not vacation. Yeah, I don't call Nigeria vacation. Go to Europe. Go to Dubai. Find something fun that you can do,
but
that will get her mind up.
For the benefit of those who are still struggling, young guys who haven't really made it there, who can't afford to take their family, at least go to another state. They have other how do you call it, resorts around, even if it's another state. Just spending the weekend.
Even you don't even have to
ranch. Go to a hotel, go to a resort and stay.
You don't even have to leave your state. There are resorts in your states that you can get a hotel for like $69, $79, $89. That is so cheap. Even all you have to do is just be in a different atmosphere. Sometimes the hotel environment can just really bring out a lot in a couple. When we went to the couples retreat, it was a nice hotel. There was a pool. There was all types of things that you can do. There was bowling. It really we were having great fun. We were having fun, So those are things that you can do. You don't even have to leave a state. I live in the state of Maryland. There's the countryside, and we have the place where it's not that much houses, where it's just farmland. There are hotels around there you can go just to get away from the normal activity every day. So you don't have to leave your state. Just leave the house that you live in for a while.
Honestly, she's going to come back feeling refreshed. The problem is some men think this is a waste of fun, waste of resources. Why do I need to, But, if you think about what is going to cost you if you lose that marriage, that's why I say put the interest of your partner at heart. If you have the interest of your partner at heart, believe me, nothing is too big for you to do. I keep saying it. If making my husband happy, it's going to make me happy, because if he's happy, I am happy. If my husband is not happy, I'm not happy. Why should I mean, how will I be happy when my husband is unhappy? So if lying down to give him food makes him happy and makes me happy, says my home, why not? If climbing on top makes him happy, why not? Anything that will make your partner happy, why don't you just do it? Because
in fact, even if a woman buys lingerie, if a woman buys lingerie and surprise her husband, I'm telling you, there's nothing you ask him that following week. Hey, I need this. He will not open and just go and get it for you. If she wears lingerie one Friday night and say, "Hey, Daddy, are you coming upstairs?"
Friday night like this, you get like, I'm already tipsy. I have my glass of wine drinking already. I love being, when I say I love Friday night is usually the most amazing time of the week for me.
Deacon is in trouble today.
I get to do all my chores, tidy up. I come back early, do whatever I have to fix. Then Saturday, I don't go anywhere. Sunday, I don't go anywhere. So all I do is I get naughty all day. We just stay, we invest time into one another. We can just be in bed till till late noon Saturday. We don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
You understand? But I enjoy just lying down beside him. We just get naughty. Just lay down there, talk, sleep, wake up, talk, I enjoy it a lot without any disturbance. I don't have to worry about anything. So this is just how I invest into my marriage. Because if he's happy, I am happy. If he's not happy, I am not happy. Why should I be happy? How can I be happy if my husband is not happy? I have beautiful, sexy lingerie that I'm gonna, put on. I do all that men pay for to get outside. I do them for him at home.
Exactly.
Why? Because it makes him happy. Those things that men go to pay for, I make sure he gets them. So if you talk about twerking, I for bedroom waiting, even if this, he's watching television like this, I can just come out naughty, and then he'll just be looking at me like this. I say, I say, sometimes I say, you are one of the luckiest men on earth. Do you know that? Do you know that how many men, how many women, how many wives do this for their husbands? I make him know that what I'm doing for you is special. You have to take notice because men pay for this.
Yeah.
So investing into our relationship, into our marriage is very, very important. Well, we're gonna leave it at this.
So I gotta drop down. My YouTube channel, K Business Podcast. Thank you for allowing me to be on your panel. Always appreciate you. You have great topics, and thank you very much.
Thank you. His K Business Podcast. He has a team, guys. Look, you're thinking about business, growing your business, or starting up a new business, or how to develop, or steps into establishing a good business, either a new business or already floating business. Please, guys, check him out, and he's a very good supporter. He is very good supporter. Like when you're listening to him, you're going to really want to go into business. You want to go into business, seriously. Anytime I go to him, I learn new things, especially this past week. Okay, there's something I mentioned to you in one of your videos. I don't know if you noticed that. If you can help us bring down the background music so we can hear you and your guests better. That's okay. Maybe it's inbuilt. Yeah, if you can help reduce it a bit so we can hear you better. I made that comment in one of your videos. I don't know if you took notice.
Oh, you did? Okay, I probably did not read it very well.
Yeah.
Okay,
just turn it down a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Thank you so much for your time. You are amazing.
Have a good weekend. No problem.
Weekend. All right. Thank God it's Friday. Make it count.
Of course, I got work to do.
Thank you so much, Kay. Thank you.
All right,
bye.
Take care.
Bye. Thank you. Wow. Thank you so much. Trending Gist with Octavia, my beautiful queen, the woman who brings all the trending gist, all the trending news. Guys, you need to also check her out. Cora, she's got multiple channel, and she's multi-talented. I don't know how she does it, but seriously, she's one woman I love and respect so much because she's putting in a lot. And I know that a time will come, man, when we hear Cora, it's like hearing Linda Ikeji. Queen, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your love. I really appreciate you and your love and your support. Oyoyo, thank you so much, Queen. I'm going to give you a call after the stream. Thank you. Marvelina, thank you. Nemuzo Wanyoma, thank you so much. And being a carer with text by Gorgeous Queen, you are amazing. God. Thank you so much for your love. It's Sunday. We're having a live session with her on Sunday. Be a carer with Kes. Please, guys, you can also check her out. Okay, Mel is amazing. Yes, she is. Oh God, Herado Mary Wanyoma, my darling sister. She's in Nigeria. Guys, please also support these people. They are good supporters and they give you their love wholeheartedly. Like, see what they're doing for me here every day. So you have to check them out. Olufunke, is one woman, one young lady, beautiful young lady that when I look at her support, even though she's in Nigeria with the internet, with the epileptic network, she's always there to support. Funke, thank you so much. Thank you. Please, guys, visit Funke. Please, for my sake, visit this woman here. This is her name. Check her out, okay? Thank you, Cornelius, my darling husband. Of course, you know now, I will pay for your love and support. I know so you know they do anything for free for me now. You always remind me that nothing is for free. I know, I agree. Now my husband you be. Juba, thank you so much. Lucy Choma, Dalurine, thank you guys. Yeah, okay, Osamoga Onyi, thank you, Doris Claire, Mommy Fechi, thank you so much for your love. Thank you for your love and your support here. You guys have been so amazing. It's time for me to sign out and draw the curtain. Of course, it's Friday night. Thank God it's Friday. Yep. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's. What are we gonna do Friday night? Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Please remember to make your Friday count too. It's very important. Remember to make your Friday count. Remember to make it count, okay? Make your husband happy. Make your wife happy. That is the most beautiful thing that you can do for yourselves. When you are happy, when your husband is happy, you are happy. When your wife is happy, you are happy. Do anything. Nothing is impossible. Nothing is too difficult for you to do for them. So guys, I really appreciate you. See you guys on Monday, okay? Monday, same time on Love Night with Spice with another interesting topic here. See you guys signing out, leaving you guys with this music. Peace of mind. I love you all. Bye. You give me peace of mind. You give me peace of mind. You give me peace of mind. Yes, I need you because I want you. You're the only one for me. I'm coming home right after the party. The bird is stressing me. I run to you because I know you got it. And you're my company. Anytime I call you, you can turn up. And you always come through for me. Peace of mind, yeah. You make me feel what's like in your shot. You give me peace of mind, yeah. Your body's here when I tension. You give me peace of mind, yeah. Thank you for that explanation. Please give me peace of mind. You give me peace of mind. You give me peace of mind. Little of my worry, little of my problem, be my baby. Oh yes, you give me peace of mind. You give me peace of mind.